with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. There's so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran should have feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once clicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machinist, snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy or scan to see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. He's nearly over it and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, Gingjat here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for today, Wednesday the 11th of October 2023, and I hope you're all doing very well indeed. And today I am joined by one half of the tractor beam. We are joined by Snood, so welcome to the Bingo, Snood.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, so as you can see, Phil is live, and he is currently down to 544 members. The member freefall continues to plummet, and yeah, Phil did not have a very good fucking night last night whatsoever. Phil's actually bitching in his chat right now. He's quiet in here today.
Oh, is he already starting with that?
Yeah.
Where's everybody? You're very quiet here today.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, good morning all, and like one person responded, it's like, quiet in here. Shut the fuck up, Phil. What do you think, it's some sort of classroom full of fucking children or some pish? Now for class, come on, when a teacher says good morning, make sure you say good morning back now, come on. Good morning, Mr. Burnell.
Hello, everyone. What did everybody watch on TV last night?
Today I'm going to teach you
I
how to
went
steal...
shopping with my wife.
Mr. Burnell's a teacher. Today I'm going to teach you how to steal your mother's credit cards so you can get me more money.
Can you imagine DSP being like a 6th grade, like, math or geography teacher?
And just, like... the fucking class was smarter than him. 6th grade, too smart. Too smart, way too smart. Anyway, Phil had a very bad night in Street Fighter last night. Also, what were you going to say there? Sorry, I've cut you off there.
Huh? Oh, nothing. Go on.
Oh, sorry, I just realised, as I was like saying, I thought I cut you off there, but yeah. Phil, last night, very bad night, Street Fighter. And it's so regarding the performance of him in Street Fighter, I actually have his stats here from Profit. Let me actually put up in the browser here. So here we go. Master rank play. This was Phil's night last night. He done some half-hour overtime almost. And he had 60 matches and he lost 40 of them.
Wait, okay, matches. Wait, matches or rounds?
Well, maybe rounds again. I mean, this is a stats that Profit sent, so it might be matches actually. I don't know. I mean, if Profit's in the chat, he can maybe explain a bit more. But this is the graph he sent me.
It was 60 matches last night. That's crazy. Okay, sorry, I do see that number. That's crazy. I think that doesn't seem like he got through that many. I
mean, I don't know. This isn't Profit. It sent me these numbers here. So. It's total matches. The Profit says it's total matches, so there you go. So he played Adrian McBraun one match, he lost. He played Prometheus one match, he lost. So Phil had a 1 in 3 matches, Phil won, which basically means 2 and 3 lost. So there you go. So now, the Profit saying this is according to the CFN, which is like the way to track these kind of things anyway. So there we go. And look at the players. Some of the players that fucking beat his arse into the ground, you know, like he ended the night on a victory, you know, which is what was important to him, but right after that fucking victory for him, he noticed something when he looked down and seen the tips goal, which was at $10. So,
it's not enough.
You know, listen to the, you know, quite a big amount of copium and begging and just crying from Phil here.
I'm sure he took it well in stride.
I do feel like I'm rusty with her and I need to get better execution. Number 2, absolutely the game dropped an insane amount of my inputs tonight. Number 3, yes, basic patterns destroy her, and especially at the master level, how do you think these guys got to master? By mashing their bullshit broken patterns, you know? So really, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the answer is for all of that at all with Lily. I don't know if I just have to play an intense amount with her, right, to get my execution like absolutely perfect, because there were many times tonight, right, where I was getting something going, and then what would happen? Wrong move comes out, in the middle of a combo, or a ton of times actually I had, okay, level 2, just do, level 2 on reaction, stop what they're doing, it's unsafe, nothing. So I don't know. It could be a combination of factors. There's a reason, obviously, why I did better with Blanca than Lily. I mean, it's because, number 1, I've played twice as much with him than her, and number 2, because he's a much better character in this game. Lily is not very good. She's bottom tier. Like I said, I really feel like if I play a lot more with her, if I keep at it and I plug away, I eventually will get to a point where I can turn it around. I do feel that. But I don't know. Now, if you're watching on demand and you like Street Fighter, you saw what happened tonight, right? Look at it's pathetic. Like, the support is one of the worst streams I've done. I don't know what happened.
There we go. Straight into, the copium from the fucking gameplay art. I felt like I was playing underwater. I like Aiden K's comments, nah, Phil, you're under gin, not underwater. But that felt...
He's under molasses.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. So remember, he turned off fucking cross-platform because he felt like he was playing underwater when he was playing PC players. And now he's playing with Lily, and he used the same exact fucking excuse. It felt like I was playing underwater. So it's just one of these fucking things. It's like, it's copium, it's pure fucking copium. It really is. Fact of the matter is, it's not anyone else's fucking fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. But he's going to have a real good excuse as to why I support real low here.
Because Street Fighter historically gets at least some support, at least some super chats or whatever. Tonight, I'm not going to lie, we have about maybe 20 regulars in the chat. We have about 50 troll bullshit accounts that I've been banning constantly. Then they come back with another one, And then we have, like, no exaggeration, 400 troll viewers tonight.
Can you believe that bullshit? Apparently there's like 400 troll viewers and all. Fuck off. There's not. There's not many.
Is that what you want to be saying? Is that what you want to be saying on
Most of his audience.
Show?
Most of his audience,
yeah, I'd say about 80% of the people in here are fucking low-life idiots, and I hate them.
What the fuck, Phil? This is your audience. This is here trying to fucking entertain us. This is here trying to fucking get money and contributions off, and you're saying most of them are just fucking trolls and detractors and all shit. That's not going to fucking appeal to them.
Because they didn't give him money, they're trolls, by the way. That's how you can tell, is that there wasn't enough money being given to him.
Yeah, so Phil
be a hater.
It's just fucking ridiculous, yeah. And he has some more ideas as to why support might be low for the last couple of night streams.
Who are just here to watch me lose with Lily, And that's sad. That's sad, I don't know what else to do, because I was going to play a lot of this. I was going to play this tomorrow night. I was going to play it Friday night. And then I was going to alternate it. I wasn't going to play it every night, because I was going to do like the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I was going to bring Starfield back next week. But yeah, this is one of the worst support nights I've had in ages for a game that people seem to say they like. So I have no clue what happened. But what's sad is the same thing happened with Modern Warfare 3 2 nights ago. You know what I think it is? I think the multiplayer games are dying out now.
That it is.
Yeah,
it's
that's gotta be
fault.
it.
It's all multiplayer's fault.
I think it's society's problem at large. I think it's everyone's problem, actually. Like, people just don't like multiplayer games, I guess.
Yeah, clearly, yeah. Most people are just fucking tuning in to fucking, to watch single player content, clearly. Multiplayer is too distracting for people, not fun at all. Who wants to fucking see the sort of variety, unique fucking things that can happen in a multiplayer fucking game? No. Take, take some storyline, scripted, single-player bullshit every day that fucking week instead of multiplayer shenanigans. Fuck you, Phil.
The problem is that Phil is holding up his end of the agreement by providing us with meaningful, curated content, and we're not reciprocating on that.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
We need to, keep things going around here, and we're not doing that, okay?
Yeah, so it keeps on going and keeps on crying.
I think what it is that for a very long time, I didn't play any multiplayer games, right? For a very long time. And then when I brought Street Fighter 6 into the mix, right? People liked the fact that I was doing multiplayer games again. Wow. And and then
There's an excellent fucking point though from Tony. Didn't he already meet his $100 goal earlier? Yes, Phil got $100 in the day stream. Technically speaking, this was a fucking good day for DSP. Because
that's goal reached.
exactly, he wants $50 per stream. He wants to fucking make about $100 per day in tips. And to achieve that, anything else above that essentially is like, it's like, oh yes, nice extra money.
Gravy.
Exactly. And so, but Phil though is really fucking spinning the whole "woe is me" pity party thing here when he didn't get enough money on a night stream when a day stream covered that shit for him.
But
you have to see things from his perspective. Like just because he doesn't need more money, that doesn't mean you shouldn't give him more money.
I mean, we all want more fucking money. Let's not fucking deceive ourselves at all. It's nice to fucking get more money, but we're not going to fucking try and guilt trip the fuck out our fucking audiences here, are we?
So what do you expect him to do? He's a business owner. Just like what? Stop advertising for his business once he's done enough business? That's nonsense.
It's fucking ridiculous, like crazy. What does he fucking expect people to fucking do? Just say, I'm so sorry, but I didn't realise you were so fucking sad. Here, have a bank card.
Yeah.
Take everything I fucking got. I don't need to fucking live.
What? I didn't know it's been tough. Oh, you got bills? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Well, here, I think I can defray some of my bills for a little while, and I'll pay yours first, maybe.
I don't mind. I don't like living in a fucking house anyway. Here you go, Phil. Fucking crazy, man.
But I think what's happened is maybe that's just it. Maybe people are more focused on the newer games. You want to see more of the new games? I'm okay with that. We have many things to play.
Like
I have to beat Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I focus on the newer games. You mean like Call of Duty, the fucking beta that had zero support, really? But it's multiplayer, so yeah. People want to focus on the brand new games that are not multiplayer, apparently. Oh my god.
Right. That's what I want.
In the next week, Starfield's been on hold for a week. Maybe bring that back. That's the set. Even Starfield, a game that people say they're bored and they think it sucks, always brought in more support than tonight. That's crazy, So at a time when I was thinking of increasing the amount that I was going to play Street Fighter 6, and now I'm actually completely second guessing that. I am. So I got to think about it. I don't know. For those who were here and were nice people to me, thanks. But it was a lot of trolls and a lot of assholes tonight. I saw that. The moment that they saw that I was losing a lot with Lily, which is going to happen at the master level, like I totally expected that tonight. So I'm not freaking out. I'm not punching my joystick. I knew that was going to happen.
How
they
gracious.
They come in droves just to sit here and like dwell, and they'll be like, "Oh, you see, Phil sucks at Street Fighter." I don't suck at Street Fighter. You're just a fucking idiot. You make all your montage videos as much as you want. I don't suck at Street Fighter. You're just a loser. All right. You're never going to prove your point. It's never going to be proven. You're just completely stupid. So sit here and watch and make fun and do whatever. It's not going to change reality.
The reality is that DSP Memoji's videos are far more popular compared to Phil's fucking videos. Nobody wants to fucking go to DSP Gaming and watch his Street Fighter content. People would rather fucking go to DSP Tries at Memoji and watch his compilation.
That's just because it's trendy to hate on him, okay? If you like to do things that are popular and a lot of other people find fun, then you're a sheep and you're stupid. Okay, so don't, especially if that thing is making fun of me. Do not do the popular thing, which is make fun of me. It's not a problem for me that it's popular to make fun of me.
Fucking bad.
That makes people like you.
That's just crazy, man. It's like, and I love the fucking. Remember, he's like, oh, ignore the white noise, ignore the trolls, ignore the haters, ignore everything that's fucking saying. Every day, without fucking fail, he cannot fucking help but remind everyone that he cannot ignore the haters himself. He cannot ignore the naysayers, the trolls, the detractors. Every single one of them, it feels like. It feels like Tevin and Evil AJ are still there permanently in his fucking head, living rent free. And even, he won't name Emoji, I'm pretty sure. But the fact of the matter is, he is making some of the most popular DSP content right now with these Street Fighter compilations.
I mean, it really is in his best interest to do that, though. Like, he wants to keep that up so that people keep talking about him, right? Like,
well,
that's what he wants.
He needs to take.
He's doing this all for. Yeah, he's doing it all for his supply, right?
Yeah.
He wants to see his name.
Manufacturing drama. He's trying to anyway. He'd rather be talked about than rather be ignored. Being talked about and ridiculed is better than him not even being noticed.
Exactly, right? You'd rather be hated than like forgotten, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a podcast, right? And I'm sure tomorrow people will talk. We'll talk about this, and I'll get some feedback live about what people think. I'm honestly very surprised. The thing is, tonight was not originally supposed to be Street Fighter. I wanted to do the Modern Warfare 3 beta, but it ended early. So I didn't even know it was going to end. I thought it ended like tonight. No, it ended like 10 a.m. today. Who ends up beta at 10 a.m. in the morning? But they did. So I didn't get to play it again, which kind of disappointed me because I actually really liked the beta. I was like, wow, that
Pet
kind of
peeve
sucks.
moment.
And I wish that we did get to play it more.
I hate it when people say, no, sorry.
On you go.
10. I hate. A big pet peeve for me is when people say 10 a.m. in the morning. I hate that a lot. Like that, I hate that almost as much as people saying like, I could care less.
Yeah,
that's just one of my.
What does AM mean again? Doesn't the M of AM mean morning?
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, basically
morning. Maybe is it at morning and post morning? I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, 10
I'd actually thought
in the
about.
morning.
I never thought about what those stand for. 10 a.m. in the morning is just stupid.
I mean, people know that 10 a.m. is in the morning. The AM tells just in the fucking morning. But yeah, so yeah, it's fucking like it's just Phil fucking being extremely fucking pedantic.
ATM machine. I love being pedantic. That's why I'm a detractor.
Oh, ATM machine. That's a very common one. ATM machine. The M in fucking ATM stands on machine. But yeah.
ATM machine.
Yeah. Anyway,
so
Phil's still
you go
not
to withdraw ATMs.
Yeah. So Phil's still not live yet, so we can still keep watching this clip session.
I mean, literally, the tip came in at the beginning of the stream.
Thank you, Eddie,
no one
for
contributed
these
for 2.5
DSP
hours.
antics. I did not know that.
Oh, hold on a second, sorry. I think he actually butchered the one person that tipped him. I think he got his name wrong.
And I wish that we did get to play it more, but I mean, literally, the tip came in at the beginning of the stream, and then no one contributed for 2.5 hours. Choco Boko just did a $2 tip and says later.
Hey, Choco Boko with a tip of all tips. Ellen has name butchered. Oh, and speaking of fucking contributions, guess I can make half DSP dance.
There you go.
Thank you very much to Black Mage for Super Chat. It says he should get a shotgun with a toe trigger. Jesus Christ, Black Mage, that's quite dark already. Right, you're fucking no start, no fucking late, are you, pal? Jesus, man, even then he'd still find a way to fuck up, you know.
That's very toxic. That's
Would his gout-ridden toes fit in the fucking trigger, though? Because that fucking swells your gout up massively, so there you go. You didn't take into account his fucking gout, Black Mage. You didn't take that into account, yeah.
It's like he tries, and it's just like, you wouldn't believe it, my toe was so big, I couldn't even get it in there.
Depressed side Phil, just staring at his gout-ridden inflated feet and going, why?
I don't think his toe would be strong enough to pull the trigger of a shotgun. Like, I think his gout would swell up in and around the trigger, and he'd be at the hospital, and they would need to amputate it.
Oh, God damn. Remember though, it's his aunt's fault. It's his aunt's fault he got gout. Because she didn't tell anyone that she had gout herself, and apparently it's a fucking genetic fucking hereditary trait.
Yeah.
So
thanks, Aunt.
I'm amazed that Phil's not even live yet. You see, Phil was live a minute before he was due to be live, and I was thinking he was going to actually be kind of starting on time today, but apparently not. He's still going. So
he's what's he doing in these times in your mind? Like when he's like in the chat before the stream?
Probably furiously masturbating to some kind of Hulk Hogan porn.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, that's not without foundation, so I'll accept that. I think he's like literally like laying down in bed on his phone, like starting the stream from his YouTube app on his phone, chatting in the YouTube app too, and just being like, okay, I guess I better go to work. Waddling 6 steps down the hall, plopping into the chair.
In all honesty though, I do believe that I think he's like genuinely like got a bad. He's diabetic, I believe, which is why he cannot fucking go more than like 2 hours without going to the bathroom. Like, he starts off his stream needing to go to the bathroom, and then he ends the podcast desperate needing to fucking go to the bathroom, and then he'll sometimes take a break during the gameplay to fucking go to the fucking bathroom again. And that's like multiple times in one stream.
In those times, I think he is going to lay down. I think he is going to rest his back by laying down. And just like taking 10 minutes off from being sitting upright.
It's possible as well.
A lot of time horizontal. I bet you he spends a lot of time horizontal.
Horizontal side Phil. Fucking hell, man.
And no one contributed for 2.5 hours. Choco Boko just did a $2 tip and says later, Phil. Thank you, Choco Boko. All right.
Oh, we've got another contribution. Dance, piggy. It's not making them dance. It's loading. Fuck you, YouTube. Fucking YouTube being weird. Thank you very much to Natalie Braithwaite for the super chat, who says AM stands for ante-meridium. It is Latin for before noon. Thank you very much for the education. So what is I assume then the PM means post-meridium, which is after, post-after. So
yeah, I think somebody else said that too. Eddie's B43.
Oh, did Eddie do it as well? I missed it, I'm sorry.
He did.
So PS for post there, so there we go, cool. But there we go. AM stands for ante-meridium. But yeah, 10. Whenever if you hear somebody say 10 AM, You don't think, wow, that's fucking late at night. No, AM tells you the fucking time. You know exactly. It's in the
10
morning.
a.m. in the morning. It's like how a 12-year-old talks, right? Like a lot of DSP's mannerisms are like how a kid just kind of like getting into school talks, and he's in recess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anyway,
you have recess in the UK?
Yeah, well, recess does exist, yeah. The children aren't fucking prisoners, you know. They get out to get some, air in their fucking lungs.
An island.
You know, so yeah, I mean, the children do get to fucking experience the fucking beautiful rainy weather sometimes, you know, during in class and no shit. No, and from my time, I'm like fucking, you know, like 30. How old am I again? Yeah, I'm 36 years old. I had to fucking think of my age. I'm not fucking old. But
ALT style.
So, but it's been a long time since I was at school. Bear that in mind. But yeah, we used to have like a morning break. You know, we get out for like 15-20 minutes or so, like about before 11 a.m. And then round about 1, you'd have lunch for an hour.
That's about right.
So there we go. Those are our breaks. Those are our recess breaks. So there you go. So Phil's live right now, but I've got it on pause because I want to fucking keep watching this little cope session. What I'll do is turn up to like 1.25. But yeah, it's just this fucking pity part at the end of the fucking stream was crazy.
Chocoboko just did a $2 tip and says later, Phil. Thank you, Chocoboko. All right. So I guess we'll talk about it tomorrow, because again, I was thinking about doing this tomorrow night. I was thinking about doing this Friday night, and now it's like, man, I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do. I guess we'll have to think about it. All right? And also, if I do it tomorrow night, I don't even know, I really don't even know what else to do. Like, should I have to go back to Blanca tomorrow? Because you guys, people seem to be under the impression they were very upset tonight that I was losing so much. And I'm like, yeah, but I kind of knew that was going to happen.
What?
Especially because this is the first stream with Lily at Master. I'm going to be rusty with her. Like, I kind of figured I would have a really bad night. I really figured that. And I figure it's going to be a turnaround. The more I play with her, the better I'll get. And people in the chat were like, oh, just pick Blanca. Pick Blanca. I'm like, what? I don't want to just play one character. You know, I want to have that variety.
Okay, I was watching the stream, and the only person who said that was Jade. Jade said, "How about try Blanca? I happy that. I happy this. I know like this. How about try Blanca? I just say
time Blanca."
Yeah, and Phil was just like, "No, I can't play Blanca. That's crazy. I've been so rusty, Jade. That's insane." I would be like, "What? You just want me to roll over and die on Blanca? No way."
I mean, people want to make me know, to be honest. If people fucking, are playing at a high level of Street Fighter, master level Street Fighter, so some solid players usually involved in that kind of category of player. You want to fucking have people at a high level of the game provide entertaining gameplay. And Phil didn't manage to do that. He kind of fluked his way and fucking managed to fucking flub his way to fucking master rank with Lily, even though he's not fucking that good with her. I was like, basically, if I fucking got there through attrition, like a battle of attrition, he fucking forced over in the end. Because basically, it's not a case of, if you're good enough, you fucking get to master. No, if you fucking play it long enough, you get to fucking master, essentially, with these characters. That's essentially how that fucking works. So yeah, and he's clearly out of his fucking depth, playing with Lily in this fucking game.
He's not even in the highest ranked rank anymore, because now there's... Did they launch Legend rank yet? Because there's a
Legend
rank
status,
above.
yeah. There's a tier list in particular. In fact, I saw it the other day. I saw it on Evil Age's Twitter feed.
So he's not even in that.
Oh no, he doesn't want to. He knows he can't get there.
Ah yes, I see.
Yeah, it's here. So at the bottom level you got iron, bronze, silver, gold, and then you got diamond and platinum, and then you got master, and then at the very top you've got legend. And you got Evil AJ saying, I need to stop being a bitch and get on this when I can. So Evil AJ looks like he's going to tip his toes back into Street Fighter eventually. So there we go. So yeah.
I'm down there on the foundation of silver right there.
Anyway, I built up some nice speed up just already, I believe. So let's get Bingo all sorted and prepared. So yeah, Phil was live, as we know. He had a long intro, didn't have anything to talk about to introduce. But yeah, before we even do anything else, we need to actually fucking get the Bingo card sorted. So I just fire it up and yeah, first things first, Snood, I will ask you for a random number, please.
7.
Alright, all the millions of numbers in the world, you picked 7, okay. 7, there we go. So,
there's more than millions of numbers. There's a lot more than millions of numbers.
Yeah, and you still picked fucking 7.
That's just as likely as any other number I could have picked.
That's true, I guess. So, the bingo card that Snood has picked for today's bingo is the following. Phil to repeat the same point constantly. Him saying million, his chair creaking, him scratching his stash, and him saying hate to say. Second row is Phil saying in fact, him touching his eye, him saying I would argue, detractor or trolls, and content. Third row is Phil saying comment, react, obviously, him smacking the lips, and him saying update. The fourth row is Phil doing siege mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms when he talks to you. Him saying engagement, him saying you see, help, and wrong. The fifth and final row is Phil saying honest, him chewing water, which is basically him drinking. I replaced drinks water. Him drinking, I replaced with chews water. Because I felt it was a better thing to phrase it. I just had drinks before, you know. But chews water to me is a better, you know, suggestion. And I got that from my members.
So if he just drinks without chewing, then are you still going to count that, or does he have to be doing the swishy chew?
He always does anyway, doesn't he? He rarely doesn't do that. He always seems to fucking chew the fucking water.
Don't count your chickens, buddy.
All right, okay.
You never know what's going to happen on a DSP.
But hold him to chewing the water, but it seems so inevitable. So we've got choose water, him messing with his phone, him being all defense mode, which is when he's trying to fucking justify why I had to do something or why I just say, you know, defense mode basically is him basically why he has to fucking beg so much lately because it's so long to payday.
Often accompanied by siege mode.
Exactly, yeah. And the final square, of course, is him saying people saying. So there, that's today's bingo card.
I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic about this.
I'm always usually in high hopes because also bingo. All these things are quite likely to happen, but yesterday a lot of the things you would expect to happen didn't happen, which was quite odd. So yeah, it's a strange one. But let's not waste too much fucking time. Of course, I will change the image if the random background image on the card is one we've had before quite recently. I will randomise it again, and we have to wait and see though what it. Actually, we can just check now.
Burger.
Well, that's actually not giving much away, but I think I need to randomise it. I'm trying to guess what the fucking image is without fucking spoiling it. You know,
But you can't see it yourself?
I know.
What kind of system is this?
No, let me randomise it.
What's that game where you kind of have to slowly figure out what the image is?
I Spy. Cluedo. No, not Cluedo. Charades. No, that's
I recognize that.
Charades. No, that's like a visual image.
No, there's it's like a game show or something. I think it's like a UK game show.
Say what you see.
There you go.
Or can you catchphrase or something like catchphrase? Where you think you reveal more squares to see what the fucking thing is back, right? I don't know. Anyway, bingo time, okay? It's time bingo. You know, so if this bingo runs long, Snood may have to fucking bolt. So with that in mind, let's just get started with bingo, okay? So before we even start though, 20 snorts gives us a free space, 10 burps, free space, 100 likes here or there, free spaces. 25 out of 25 means one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but only if you left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. Also, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream, you guys get to see the bubbles animation made by Pixar Animation to celebrate that. So there we go. I think that's covered all things. It's time go.
Cheeseburger.
Good morning, everyone. Tried a different kind of jump scare this morning. I wanted to see if it would work. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 Podcast.
Ah, it's Phil! Oh, I'm so scared. It's Phil.
I mean, yeah.
God,
You can just do that normally.
I thought I was going to die there of heart failure. Fuck me. He got his good there, I guess, Look at him so... Like, jump scare if I can immediately look to his fucking chat and all that shit. Hey, did I get you?
Anybody laughing yet? Anybody laughing?
Why won't you laugh? I gave you jump scare. Give me money.
Reward me.
Tried a different kind of jump scare this morning. I wanted to see if it would work. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. I'm DSP. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of October, 2023.
Literally laughing at this.
I hope that you're all ready for some chill fun today. How is everyone? It's my final consecutive streaming day of this week. And so I hope that you are ready to end the week in a nice positive fashion, perhaps, right? So I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling it. I'm looking forward to today's streams for sure. Enjoying the cooler weather, although today I have to have my window closed temporarily because the landscapers are outside and they are loud. I actually had the window open, and as I'm playing the intro to the podcast, the guy's coming by. It's like super loud. Like, oh my god, like it's so freaking loud. So I may or may not be able to open that window. In fact, let's see.
Burger.
Oh my god. I was stand up, not on this card. God damn it.
It's pretty dang loud. I guess we'll try. Maybe give it like a 20 minutes or a half an hour, and then we'll try it again. I want the fresh air, but what can you do? Obviously, you want to be able to hear me talk on a podcast, right?
I'm good.
So, my final
fine.
consecutive streaming day of the week. This was a crazy week. When you really think back on everything we did this week, I finished up 2 really difficult, challenging playthroughs in Lies of P and the Resident Evil 4 DLC at hardcore difficulty. We actually had a really good React day because it was Halloween themed. I've already put out one movie review. My other movie review for the movie Barbarian is actually coming out within 45 minutes on DSP React, so that's pretty cool. We had a good amount of Street Fighter content so far, with more coming tonight. Pretty good week, right? I would say. And I'm happy with the progress that we're making in the playthroughs that we're doing. But I find myself at a point where I need your feedback, okay? And, feedback is key. And I got some good feedback overnight, and we're going to talk about it this morning. So, basically, what I've noticed is a couple of things, all right? Number one, that whenever I seem to be playing a multiplayer game, something's going on, and I was wondering what it was, because, let me put it this way. Whenever I play a multiplayer...
I just want to fucking remind everyone, he's come to this fucking conclusion. He's come to this fucking, concrete conclusion that multiplayer games equals not much support. Based on only 2 streams.
That's empirical evidence, though, so what do you expect me to do? Not just ignore facts and logic? I don't think so.
Facts and logic are banned.
That's a great fucking picture right there, by the way.
Oh, this freeze frame.
Daddy.
I get all my thumbnail images from Ravens, Dolphin, and the Hoodlums. It's like, I keep asking, it's like, I might show, I might get, like, yeah, no pressure, man, but I haven't really got a thumbnail yet, so if you can find any good freeze frame, he's always sending, like, freeze frames, he's, like, sending, like, similar shit.
Detractor Beam PNG channel has always got the hits, too, because the gold's in there. Clipping. Clipping.
Yeah, I thought that one I shared as well earlier on that being said, one was pretty good. Let me just very quickly call it. The main one on this thumbnail, of, Phil, like, holding his hands, like he's trying to fucking grab money from you.
That's a good one.
Let's see if I can find it or something. Jesus Christ, man, there's so much fucking blathering going on in this fucking Discord. That being said, Discord is fucking very popular as all hell, man. It's hard to fucking find shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scrolling it like crazy and like, what the fuck? So many fucking... There we go, I fucking found it finally. This one. I was quite happy with that one. That's courtesy of Raven, you know what I mean? But
that's really good.
I don't know, as I was saying, it's like he's literally reaching out, trying to grab something, it looks like, it's like, yeah, is that a fucking stray dollar bill put in your pocket? Mine now?
Oh, that's where your mind, I like that's where your mind goes, to spaghetti, I'm sorry, to money.
Spaghetti? Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, I don't, because I was also thinking of spaghetti, but like, because I was thinking, like, your mind went to money. Because normally I think like there's him like peeling like a single noodle out of a plate, like that's what he looks like he's doing right now, or that he's jacking off someone's very tiny penis.
He's doing
right, just using the index, like sometimes you're just not that into it, and you just gotta go, small mode. Anyone? Am I the only one with this problem?
Yeah, it looks like it, pal. You speak from experience.
I'll be back.
Greatly, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Getting a Best Buy receipt.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, I was quite happy with that. Obviously, that's a quite good one. So yeah. Anyway, back to bingo. Back to less about your fucking micro penis and more about bingo.
Player game now. There seems to be an element where I get more views, but they're all kind of trolls. Meaning people are showing up, and the views spike, but then everyone is kind of like the regulars seem to not really be around talking that much, or seem to be kind of upset.
Bro.
And I wanted feedback on that, so I asked about it last night, and I got a lot of feedback, and I'm happy. Thank you to those overnight who left comments, who emailed me. I actually got some really constructive feedback that I'd like to share with all of you this morning regarding these multiplayer streams, notably the late night multiplayer streams, because I haven't really been doing multiplayer during day streams, and this may be a key critical factor that we will discuss today of why things have shifted a little bit, okay? So I want to talk about that, because here's the thing. All right, moving forward, we're going to have tons of new games. This is actually like the beginning of a 2-week span where there's 4 new releases. Then when November hits, I have to pick and choose. Like, do I want to play Like a Dragon Gaiden? Do I want to start with Lords of the Fallen? Do I want to play Modern Warfare 3 this year, or do I want to skip the Call of Duty installment? I'm going to have important decisions to make. And I want to base them off of your feedback and what you want. And it's hard to judge that because there's a lot of you out there, and a lot of you have differing opinions. Some of you like one thing, some of you like another.
Burger.
And so, rather than ask and try to listen to all of your varying opinions, I try to base it off of viewership. I try to base it off of engagement. I try to base it off of who seems to be enjoying the streams, and also off of support levels. There's various factors that must be weighed and balanced when I figure out what's working, what's not, what should I play more of, what should I play less of, when should I play a particular game? Because I think that's actually a big factor, is the when, as opposed to just what. And we're going to talk about that on the show today, because I think that's a key factor in what's going on with these late night streams. So, anyway, we're going to have a segment here discussing what's been going on with late night streams, particularly multiplayer streams, my feelings towards them, your feelings towards them, because now I have your feedback, and we need to talk a little bit about what to do with this moving forward, all right? But thanks, again, feedback is key, and you guys directly responding overnight and telling me what you think is very important, and I appreciate all of that, okay? So, thank you very much for that. let's talk today about that. Schedule-wise, this next week is pretty much set, and I know that some people will like it and some people will not.
That's a great eye touch right
I think
there.
because
I know we already got that on the tile, but that was
Oh, that one, yeah.
Just using the heel of his thumb to really get in there.
Yeah.
He's like bracing his index finger against his forehead. That's how much force he's using. Like, okay, just enough not to pop my eye back into my empty skull.
Just that bending the thumb, just really pressing into that eye socket. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. What can he possibly be fixing from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to adjust the position of my eyeball overnight. It's rolled out a little bit due to my decaying skull and flesh.
Well, let me see if we can actually go a bit, slower. So there we go. And look at that! Look at that! You can see the skin in the silence.
That's the only way to get orange juice.
Thank you very much to Dreaded Den for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you very much, yeah. So yeah, Dreaded Den is the newest member of the channel, a bingo baddie. I still haven't got a good name for it yet, so... Oh, Jesus, man, but yeah, we call him bingo baddies, I mean, I could be worse, guys, yeah, I could have had a worse name.
I suggested the Bingo Boys.
The Bingo Boys. Andrew says...
Make some noise for the Bingo Boys, and everybody...
There's a future smash hit waiting to happen.
Start that. That's a good one. Now that's a theme song right there.
Is pretty much set, and I know that some people will like it and some people will not. And I think it's because I can't just play every new game anymore. I can't. There's too many of them in too short of a period of time. I really wish that I could play Lords of the Fallen this coming week. In fact, I would love to. But as I've explained to you guys, I actually don't think it would make sense because I wouldn't be able to give that game enough attention for the kind of game it is, especially because it's the kind of game where you want to focus a lot of attention on it to get good at it because it's a very difficult game. You want to be constantly making progress. You don't want to play Lords of the Fallen once or twice a week. Like, that's not satisfying enough. You want to be able to focus in and have it be the main game and then balance everything else around it. I wouldn't be able to do that if I started playing it this week because we've got 4 other major new releases coming out in the next 2 weeks, and those are games that are kind of timely. Meaning, if you play a platformer, or if you play a Spider-Man, which is a narrative-based game in a lot of ways, if you play those at launch, you're going to get a lot more attention on them, and a lot more people will be interested than if you wait and hold off to play them later. I know, because there's been these type of games that I've waited, and then people aren't interested in them later, and I end up just skipping them entirely. As opposed to Lords of the Fallen, the whole appeal of Lords of the Fallen is that it's an ultra-difficult game. It's a Souls-born game, even though it's not made by FromSoft, it's still that same formula, right? So, no matter when I play it, it's going to be challenging. You're going to see me get my ass kicked. That's the point, to see me get my ass kicked and then overcome that obstacle and eventually overcome and win and beat the game. That's the appeal of those games. So that doesn't matter. If I play it on launch day, a week, a month, 5 months later, it'll be the same experience for me, you see? As opposed to seeing me play those other games at launch when all the hype is there, if you want to see the narrative, or, that's a little different, okay? At least, that's my take, and it seems like a lot of you, we've been talking about this several podcasts in the last week, and it seems like that's the consensus we're kind of coming to, is if there's one game that needs to be delayed, it probably should be Lords of the Fallen. Start playing it next month when there's less games going on, or I've completed most of the games for
like
this
a
month.
boiling
kettle
right now,
like
dude.
A big focus of November is Lords of the Fallen, all right? Because the truth is, I do want to play, because I want to
He's trying to hold down exploding lid with his foot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
it looks like people are trying to. Yeah, it looks like people are trying to break into his house through the floor, and he's trying to hold them back. Like, he's ready to pop.
It just seems like he's listening to one of my diss tracks, sped up by 5.
Yeah, so
sometimes
he's into some nightcore.
Yeah, sometimes my diss tracks do fucking go hard and go fast. You know what I mean? So it's quite hard to fucking keep up with a beat. So yeah.
Sure, they're hot. You can't keep your feet on the floor when it's so hot.
It feels like
what is he supposed to do?
It feels like I love this bingo fucking intro. Bang! It's a great tune.
Yeah, I'm watching.
No, not as good as we're looking Radiohead though. Phil's favourite band, Radiohead. According to Das bullshit anyway.
That's not his favourite band.
I know, Phil debunked it, I know.
He doesn't like music. He likes relaxing tribal style music.
Something, yeah, it was bizarre. It really fucking bizarre.
Do not ask any more questions about that.
Very strong start to the card, so by the way, very strong start. So very well done to you for picking the number 7. Because this card has been an absolute, stellar card so far.
Absolutely, he hasn't even gotten to a beg segment yet. Like, he hasn't even gotten addressed. He's addressed trolls a little bit.
He's still an intro essentially. We haven't even fucking gotten to the first proper part yet. It's fucking mental.
Not even a schedule section yet.
Oh, and the people like the background images. That's a recent DSP picture, but I thought it would have made a good bingo background of Phil. You gotta guess the kind of face. Guess the kind of face he's got.
I'm gonna guess smug. I'm thinking very smug.
You think it's a smug eye looking at you? Is that a smug
I think that's
eye?
a punchable. I think it's a punchable face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's like a particular face which stood out to me. So you guys will get to see soon. Play, Phil. I want you to play now.
The Fallen with Lies of P and tell you, hey, I think this was the ultimate winner of the Soulsborne battle this year, and this is the one that you should play over the other one or whatever. I think that'd be awesome.
What?
So.
We have a super chat. Thank you very much to Yusuf, Snow Yusuf, I should say, who has said, hearing him panic and confused are music to my ears. Yeah, Phil in full panic mode when he's fucking denying he's in panic mode is usually quite a fucking beautiful thing indeed.
His anguish sustains me.
It really does. It's like, it's karma.
It feels so good.
It's just the most beautiful example of fucking karma. Phil Burnell is a person that does not fucking deserve really the fucking success he's fucking had. You know, he's fucking, you know, he kind of, you know, cheesed his fucking way to fucking making a living doing this, even though he's not fucking good at games, he's not very entertaining, his personality's fucking flat as a fucking pancake. There's nothing there. He's a very dislikable person. He's a very, you know, I cannot think of many people as
deserving of discomfort. That's how I think.
That's a great fucking phrase. Like, yeah, I'm not saying he's the fucking worst person. I'm not saying he's the fucking worst people in the world that do horrible fucking things. But this person has very little redeeming qualities whatsoever. Like, it's like you can't just you can't just fucking give DSP a pass because he's not fucking Hitler. You know.
No, he surely doesn't deserve to be as comfortable as he thinks that he does, or that he is already. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has gotten by on a lot of like coincidences and missed or taken opportunities at the perfect times. You know, he's gotten the advantage of being roach.
It's just kind of crazy.
At all.
It really is fucking crazy how far he's fucking gotten based on so fucking little what he's had to fucking offer. You know, the internet in general in terms of fucking being an entertainer. But it is what it fucking is, I guess, you know what I mean? His fucking prime was when he was doing fucking, you know, playing Call of Duty, calling every single homophobic and racist slur under his fucking son.
Right.
You know, and that's why I was just height of his fucking popularity, that, and fucking doing like immediate day one, like, you know, videos because he fucking played the game straight away and filmed it straight away, uploaded it straight away. He milked that machinima contract from fair play to him, but still, it wasn't good content. It was quantity over quality.
Well, at least he was good to his friends and loved ones, right? He, always paid people on time, and he always did things for people.
Edward was not a friend. And speaking of friends,
he did have John Rambo drive him around a lot,
and he had another friend. Couldn't help it. Thank you very much to Snowyus again for super chat here. Snowyus says, I think if he keeps acting like I'm cool and can handle it, I'm not stressed, can't let the trolls win. His denial is so nice. But I'm okay, guys. Success, he's doing what my ex does to try to make it true. What, a complete denial. Exactly. Phil has lived in denial for a long fucking time. I don't think he even understands what reality is like anymore. He's been in denial for so fucking long. And the most recent thing yesterday, him fucking saying that if, you know, this fucking 2 days of delay for him getting his fucking YouTube money, because he has to wait until Monday 23rd instead of getting Saturday 21st. And apparently Phil said that's going to kill him. Literally his own words, Phil said that's going to kill him waiting 2 extra fucking days.
That's it. Imagine being that close to death.
Yeah.
There's a man with a gun pointed at my head who says that if I don't bring him $100 a day for the next 2 days, shoot me in the head. Like, that's a very extreme situation, Phil. I don't think that's actually what's going on.
It's just fucking mental. That and him trying to fucking assure his fans that once he fucking gets to the fucking payday, you know, it'll all be fine. But until then, he really needs fucking extra tips, essentially. But we're meant to fucking believe this time now. Never mind all the times in fucking past where he's fucking said to his fans, once I get this amount of money, I'm going to be okay. Once I get my bankruptcy, I'm going to be okay. Once I get this sorted, I'm going to be okay. Once I get the fucking... He has assured his fans time and time again, but after a certain amount of time, after a certain level of fucking support from said fans, once he gets to that fucking number, and once he gets to that fucking figure... It's going to be over. Exactly. And it should all be fine and smooth, plain sailing. Time and time again, he has fucking proven them all wrong. Well, proved himself wrong.
But no, that's not his fault, dude. Something keeps happening at the worst possible time. It's like, you know, he thought he was going to have enough money to be fine. But then the fest week ended. The fest week ended. And it's like, oh, man, I can't live anymore again. Something horrible happened. It's actually like another narcissistic...
If anything, the vest streak is still one of the most. The vest streak is still one of the most incredibly undeserving things ever to happen. Like I would think that was a stupid fucking thing to happen to any fucking person, not even just a fucking proxy. If any content creator did that, I think it's one of the most stupidest fucking things ever. paying
I
someone,
think celebrating it and focusing on as much as he did and making it such a big deal when it ended.
mind you,
Like, I think to like an outside observer, you couldn't get any scummier than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't have the context of his life, if you just knew that was happening, I think that would be enough to make you think this guy's a piece of shit. This is what he's doing. This like vest. Why do they want to see him wear a vest?
although I do prefer the fishing hat streak, which lasted 2 streams.
That was the worst. That was the worst.
And then he had to
garbage streak.
He deleted it. He had to actually, during the fucking stream, him celebrating the start of a brand new streak, and then during it, he's like, "We're not gonna hit it." Deletes the fucking word streak from the fucking tip bar.
Fine.
It was beautiful. It was like immediate karma for trying to fucking hype up something that nobody really gave a fucking shit about.
The day after it ended, he was talking about doing a jersey streak.
Oh god, that's right.
Like, you guys might want to see me do our jerseys, and now he's like, I'm flabbergasted that he didn't try to start the shirt streak, like the button-up shirt streak. I could put on the Hawaiian shirt if you like, guys. Like, or like maybe start a vote for what shirt he was gonna wear, but you had to like tip to submit your vote. I'd just like to take a second to pivot out of DSP discussion for 1 second to tell Dare Bear that the Toronto Maple Leafs are the worst hockey team of all time.
Oh, who cares about fucking hockey?
Hey, I think this was the ultimate winner of the Soulsborne battle this year, and this is the one that you should play over the other one or whatever. I think that'd be awesome. So, by the way, now I think I can open the window because I think the guy's gone. I want air in here.
Oh, phew!
Up and down like
have
a
you
yo-yo.
ever seen a stream? Have you ever seen a streamer get
so we
up
got some
and
things to
down
talk
this
about today.
much
The
from
feedback
chair?
regarding...
Seen what, sorry?
Have you ever seen someone get up and down this much just talking about he's going to open the window and close the window and go to the bathroom and talk to his wife and check what that sound was? See, I've never seen someone get up and down as much.
See,
as this guy
it's funny. It's not just the things he fucking does. It's the fact that he has to fucking narrate it as well,
Yeah.
It's like, guys,
it's so annoying, dude.
I'm going to walk over there now, guys. I'm going to open my window because I want to get some fresh air in here. Give me a second.
I'm just gonna blow my nose. I'm just gonna go over and blow my nose.
Comes back, guys. I've opened the window now, and now I've got some fresh air in here, and you'll never fucking believe it. The air is so great. It's Seattle air. I feel a lot better already. It's just, it's a lack of anything in his life. That his life being so fucking devoid of anything interesting means he has to share every single boring facet of it with his fucking dumbass audience because he has nothing else worth talking about.
And imagine, like, I don't know, like, I just don't know how you could be okay with yourself doing this kind of thing, like just talking about your bodily functions on a daily basis, talking about the drip going down the back of your throat, talking about having to.
I got the drip every time I hear it. I got the drip going.
I know I can't. The word drip is ruined for me. Like entirely ruined for me.
Yeah, meaningful for me as well. Meaningful is now ruined for me forever as well.
I sneak robust into real life just because it makes me laugh so much. The word is so funny to me.
I sometimes get mocked by my good lady because I describe a meal as robust. And she's like, shut the fuck up.
That's funny.
It's like, I can't help it, it's a good word to use for a meal.
Yeah, it's very, very descriptive. You ever call it zesty?
Oh, zesty.
I like it. I like the disappearing version.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's sadly it's not fucking loading, but if you give it a second, I might fucking show them going. There you go. Thank you very much to Proper for the super chat. It says, lies, Snood. The Oilers are worse.
Hey, I used to live in Edmonton too. When I was a little child, I used to be a big Oilers fan. So let's not say things we can't take back here, okay?
I mean, it's all ice hockey. I don't understand. I know how it's fucking played.
It's just hockey. It's not ice hockey. It's hockey.
There are two different kinds of hockey. There's one you play in the ice, and there's one you don't play in
the
ice.
one that's different from the commonly understood word when it's on a field, you can call that field hockey. No one's calling field hockey hockey.
I'm telling you now, in the United Kingdom, it's referred to hockey and ice hockey. Two different things.
Well, that should tell you everything that you need to know. Let's keep it moving.
Well, you're the ones that have complicated things by fucking adding extra words to hockey by saying field hockey.
We took a word away. It's hockey.
And then you add another one for field hockey.
I mean, well, that's the different one.
They're both fucking different, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, as long as we can fucking agree, football is football.
Fine.
Damn right.
Canadian football is football.
What do you mean Canadian football is football?
I mean, Canadian football is football. It's different than American football.
I assume we're talking about a round ball here, not an egg-shaped ball?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You better talking about
well, when I
handball.
hear football, I think of the game that you play with yards and downs and.
Oh, you fucking cunt!
Go Rough Riders!
Oh, for fuck's sake! I knew you weren't fucking talk about the proper fucking football. Never mind.
There you
Canadian
have it.
football is
So we got some things to talk about today.
better.
The feedback regarding the current late night streams and multiple
Rut roll, Phil. Come back to us, Phil.
Come on.
streams, and also, you know, what's going on with the schedule moving forward. We have no news to talk about today. I've been following along, and there's really nothing going on in the realm of game news today. So in that regard, it'll be a more mellow stream. So likely, what we will do is get through the topics I want to talk about, or we need to talk about, and then just open it up to some Q&A. All right. All right. Now, before we get to any of that,
That's an
all right, I'm
early
just going to get this
Q&A
out of the way.
call.
All right, that way we don't
Christ
have to talk about it again on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting my content. I am an
boy.
independent content creator. I don't have sponsorships, partnerships, deals with other companies to show products and get paid for it. There's no referral code. I don't run many or any ads on my streams, maybe one ad break an entire stream, and that's because I'm a different kind of content creator. I don't just sit around doing that kind of stuff. I'm in it for enjoyment of games and sharing honest opinions with you. I don't have to kiss a game's butt because I'm not getting paid to play it. I don't have to slam a game unfairly and say negative things about it because I don't get clickbait views. I'm a different kind of guy making curated content for a specific audience. If you like this kind of content, which obviously you do, because I've been around for 15 years and you still to this day support my efforts to make it, please support it in any way that you can. Anything helps, whether it's engagement by liking a stream or liking a video or leaving a comment or leaving feedback or a super chat or a super sticker during a stream or a super thanks on a video that's eligible for it.
Hey, dancing. Oh wait, he stopped dancing. Fucking YouTube.
Jeez Louise, it's not great with you this time, eh?
That's brutal. Thank you very much for the super chat from Snow Yosef, who says, is it me, or does his disgusting sounds like burping into the mic go away when he's anxious or fearful? I mean, we've not had a single burp yet, but he's not taking a drink yet either. Usually the fucking drink encourages the burps more often. The snorts, I've had 5 already so far, but that can depend when he wakes up as well. If he doesn't wake up early enough to take his medication to try and alleviate the fucking snorting, then we can get tons of them as well. So yeah,
the more anxious he gets, the more he burps. Though there's a direct correlation between that.
Oh yeah, but he also has to fuel the burps. So yeah.
True. Well, I mean, his mouth gets dry, he drinks, right?
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. So it could be, who knows? Maybe when Phil's trying to be serious, not shit, when he's trying to, you know, shill himself more often, maybe he tries to fucking hold back on the snortage and the burpage and all that shit. Who knows? But
could be. Someone is saying that he said help, by the way.
Okay, I'll take it off. I had a few. I didn't actually ask that, but I'll just take it off first, and then
Burger.
There we go. And then I'll take it, and then I'll deal with Aviga. Aviga sent a super chat as well, so thank you, Aviga, who says, "Fuck hockey. I'm going to play Aki and eat on a taki, while Ket rides a jockey and Phil tries eating chicken teriyaki."
Why did you say 3 of those things, but 2 of them rhyme? Like, why are there 2 kinds of rhymes there, but they don't all rhyme?
He's got a complicated rhyme scheme, okay?
Fuck hockey, I'm gonna play Aki, gonna eat on a talkie while Cat rides a jockey and Phil cries eating chicken teriyaki.
I say things how I say things, and you say things how you say things.
Right. It's classic. See, that's why I'm here, to bring the normal style accent.
You think you're fucking normal? There's nothing normal about you, you fucking psychotic son of a bitch.
That's extremely rude.
That's extremely honest. That's extremely fucking honest. There's nothing normal.
Oh, hold on a second. I think that's on the card. That's the bottom left of the card there, right? Does that count?
What, honest?
Yeah, it's on the card.
Did Phil say honest?
Okay. Well, no, you did just now.
No, Phil needs to fucking say that. No, that's not how fucking bingo works. I don't fucking. Bingo doesn't listen to me. The bingo's for Phil. Oh, fuck's sake. But yeah, Aviga does like coming up with wee rhymes and that shit. As do I, of course. You know, so there we go. Fuck hockey, gonna play Aki and Dita and Atake, while Ket rides a jockey, and Phil tries eating chicken teriyaki, because he's a nut jockey. There you go.
Gonna play Aki, eat on a tacky, Cat rides a Jackie,
yeah.
Cries eating chicken teriyaki. Okay. Yeah, that works.
It works, yeah. I just didn't read it too well the first time around because I was trying to be, you know, coherent. And
That's good. It's good, though.
Yeah.
Get a little beat under that.
Your version was better, of course, because you made sure it rhymed properly. Because your accent...
you know!
Because your accent is apparently fucking normal. Somehow.
It's really good for that kind of thing, though, when you know...
I mean, you make fun of my accent, but I got sent a tweet very recently here. By Chief Goose. Chief Goose here.
Okay.
What you might appreciate is kind Jad VCMP, only the Aussies beat us. Number 1, so most attractive accents. Number 1, Australian. Number 2, Scottish.
Okay.
And look at the least.
I see.
Look at
I'm
the least
number 4
attractive
in
accents.
least. Okay, but I'm number 4 there, which means that I'm the winner.
You're number 1 Canada.
Right, so.
You're number 1 in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
The least attractive.
Most annoying voice in Canada, folks. Easy for me.
There we go. So.
How do you think American Southern is annoying? That is at least attracting. Give me a break. This is a Euro bias.
I don't know the source of this. I don't know the source of this. Well,
What's
came
a
from
Yorkshire?
Shoe. This person's a very popular
What's a
fucking
Yorkshire accent sound like?
Yorkshire. Have you ever watched the channel Beard Meets Food? He's a guy that lives in Yorkshire, and he does eating challenges. He does it in the UK and does it in the USA as well. So he's so listen to his accent. David Beckham. Think of David Beckham. He's kind of like from that kind of area as well. At least before he.
That's Posh Spice's husband, right?
Oh my.
King Jed, you ever hear that, right? You hear that? Sounds like someone's copying really hard.
Hello there.
Is that a Yorkshire accent? That was pretty good, Jad.
Nothing to do with me. Fuck me. Anyway, so yeah, Scottish number 2, Australia number 1, and Canada is like, fuck that, that's like 4th worst. So there we go, according to this random list from It's Shoe on Head or whatever. Anyway, let's get back to the fucking bingo. But bit of derailment there. Isn't Sean Bean? So August Stevenson says, isn't Sean Bean from Yorkshire? Sean Bean is, I think is Yorkshire, yes. Sean Bean is.
My king, right? I'm Seed Bean. Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I prefer Mr. Bean personally, you know what I mean? That's probably the best
That's good,
Bean
yeah.
of all. Yeah.
He doesn't die in his movies.
I mean, no, it'd be kind of quite fucking tragic, and children probably fucking cry if he did. But yeah, Mr. Bean, fucking classic. Should have thrown Atkinson.
Or liking a video, or leaving a comment, or leaving feedback, or a super chat, or a super sticker during a stream, or a super thanks on a video that's eligible for it, or a membership, or gifted membership. Right now, we dipped 100 members in 2 days. Memberships and gifted memberships, I'm sure, will be absolutely greatly appreciated by the community. Or tipping, and particularly, and these.
Dance Piggy.
That's a good one.
The first one or second one? This one? You like
No,
that
both
one?
of those. I'm loving the dance. The dance is what I'm
okay.
enjoying.
Sometimes my lines up well, it's fucking great. Thank you very much, D-Dog, for the super chat. It says, I call BS of Australia being number example, Bogan. Oh, number 1, example, Bogan. Bogan, is Bogan a person? That sounds familiar. Is that an Australian person, Bogan?
That sounds like a mythical creature of some kind, like the dreaded Bogan.
Bogan the Barbarian.
He lives out in the outback, and he threatens all the children. He takes them. He commands an army of dingoes.
Is that your?
He's the Bogan.
Is that you trying to sound Australian because you sound South African?
Oh, okay. That South African's a hard accent to do.
It really is, yeah. And Nino thinks that Bogans are Aussie rednecks. It could. I got no idea.
Ah, okay.
Bogan is Australian and New Zealand slang for a person whose speech, clothing, attitude, and behaviour are considered unrefined or unsophisticated.
Got it.
So,
makes sense.
There we go. I'm sure we know people like that in the areas we're in. You know what I mean? You know, like, roughly. So there we go. We probably
and
got
if
our
you
own
don't,
examples, yeah.
And if you don't, it might be you.
It's like a fucking point, actually.
Memberships and gifted memberships, I'm sure, will be absolutely greatly appreciated by the community.
Give me a second, I'll be fine. Load your bastard.
Or tipping.
You're not putting enough bit rate
I
through.
just opened the window. Here comes the fucking guy again. Isn't that great? In the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna.
What the fuck happened? Hold on a second. Hold on.
They're taking you down, Pajit. Get in here.
Yeah,
Fix
sorry.
this.
Or tipping.
Give me a second,
go.
Joe. Give me a second, Joe. I'm going to fix something very quick here. So we'll go into that, and we'll just make sure this is on that. Okay. Right,
Okay.
Phil. Continue. I've slowed down to 1.25.
And in particularly, in these next 2 weeks, I just opened the window. Here comes the fucking.
What did you just say? In particularly.
And then it breaks the stream. I think Phil's fucking broken English broke my fucking stream. How far am I behind? I'm behind like 27 minutes.
Isn't that great? In the next 2 weeks,
I'll just refresh the fucking thing. I'm just going to fucking refresh the thing and just rewind.
God,
I don't want to
be
fucking thing. Shush.
Oh boy.
What did I say, 27 minutes? Oh my god.
I think you said 20. Oh, this is great.
How could you fucking pick a random frame on any part of his fucking content and find something that's good for a thumbnail?
I'm amazed every time, and it's just like a genuine, like I'd say 7 out of 10 like advances hits of that right or left key, you're gonna land on a good frame.
I'm going to fucking have to do it. I'm going to have to take a picture. I'm going to have
easily, of course. Look at that.
Tip me so I can drink more.
Well,
Ta-da! Jeez, right, okay. Let's see. Let's see if I manage to fucking find the right spot then for fucking reminding.
Or a super sticker during a stream, or a super thanks on a video that's eligible for.
Yeah, you're good. That's
or
good.
a membership, or gifted membership.
No,
Right now,
it's
we
been
did
weird.
100 members in 2 days.
Yeah, this has been very weird for me. Let me try and load a quality a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Let's try and load a quality.
Okay,
It's been
okay.
very odd. Look at 720p. The peasant's version of HD, 720p. Let's see how this is.
Memberships and gifted memberships, I'm sure, would be absolutely greatly appreciated by the community. Or tipping. And in particularly, in these next 2 weeks, I just opened the window. Here comes the fucking guy again. Isn't that great? In the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have to buy a ton of games that normally I would not be buying.
I got no idea what the fuck's going on here. I might have to just keep loading fucking quality. We don't actually fucking need to see him too well, do we? Oh, it's just fucking load of quality already into like fucking 240p. I got no idea what the fuck's going on. Oh my god, my internet's fucking dying. Internet's dead. Are we back yet? Can people hear me? Dude, are you there? My connection might be fucking going mental here. I think I've lost Snood. I'm not sure. My internet did actually fucking freak out there for a second. Yeah, my net just seems to fucking just crapped itself all of a sudden. So, people can hear me apparently, which is a good sign. I can't hear Snood. Snood, you might want to start the call and end the call or something. Or I don't know, it's just jump in and back out again. Snood, can you hear me, pal? I cannot hear Snood. Maybe I fucking just leave my own call. Hold on, let me just leave my own call. On
Testing.
Oh,
One, two,
wait,
one, two.
I can hear him now. I can hear him now.
There he is.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this fucking shit. It's been barely final fucking day, and all of a sudden it's just clapping itself like crazy. But let's just settle for this for now.
Yeah, we're back.
My Discord seemed to have been acting up a little bit as well there. I mean, my internet in general did actually fucking crap out a little bit. The OBS was going crazy as well. So I think there was some sort of wee spike or something. But let's just fucking try now.
That short of a period of time. In addition, I told you guys about this yesterday. Sadly, this month, my YouTube payment, which is my one big payment I get a month for everything, lands on a weekend. That means that payment gets delayed at least 2 to 3 days, if not longer. And I got bills that are coming due just a day or two after when it comes in. It sucks, but that's just reality. It's just a bad month because I have to pay a lot for games on top of the fact that my monthly payment is delayed. So, tipping would be an absolutely great way for you to support the streams because I get tips right away and I could put tips towards game costs and these other bills until I get paid by YouTube.
So much jacking off in this.
So for the next 2 weeks, I would 100% appreciate if those of you who are already contributing could consider tipping. I'm not asking for anything above and beyond.
I don't understand that, what you just said.
Do you hear that?
You sorry?
People who are already tipping, please contribute, is what he said just now, I think.
Oh
right?
my god, let me just try and just for sure. Right, okay, let's see.
For you to support the streams because I get tips right away and I can put tips towards game costs and these other bills until I get paid by YouTube. So for the next 2 weeks,
listen to this.
I would 100% appreciate if those of you who are already contributing could consider tipping. I'm not asking for anything above and beyond.
Okay?
Contributing.
So those of you who are already contributing, consider tipping. So
I think he means instead of fucking people doing memberships or super chats, please prioritize tips. I think that's what he means.
Okay, because it sounds like I mean,
it sounds like
the
that's
problem
for more.
is,
Yeah, it sounds like, hey, if you guys are giving me money, please give me more money. That's way, especially.
yeah, but I mean, the problem is that if people aren't doing that, like he lost 100 memberships, so people aren't contributing, right? So if no one is contributing, then I think asking them to give you more money isn't going to work.
I don't think so either.
Because they're not there and they're not paying anyway. So I don't know.
There's a great point from Prophet there. The zombie event in WWE Champions has went live as well. That could be a strong fact as to why Phil wants to prioritize tips primarily. Because once again, it's a big, massive event. It's a Halloween special zombie event in WWE Champions at Time Pool.
I think he's only playing WWE Champions anymore. I think he's playing more than just that.
I believe.
I'm not even sure he's even playing WWE Champions that seriously anymore.
I mean, there's one very, very easy way to fucking demonstrate that. Let's just search Down from the Rafters. And oh yeah, look at this. Here we fucking go. Down from the Rafters.
Now hold on a second. Who's that? What does that have to do with DSP?
You know that I'm You know that I'm
That's DFT. That doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, consecutive
thought
days
about
of
that.
logging in 2079. Phil has not missed a single fucking day of logging in for over
Oh,
2,000
okay.
fucking days.
I thought I was hearing stuff saying that he hadn't like logged in or played at all in the last. Like he'd taken entire days off, but clearly, okay.
Oh
sorry.
no. Wait, just because he doesn't appear in his fucking top 100 list doesn't mean he's not fucking playing. He might not be wailing as hard as usual, you know.
That must be what
Yeah.
what I'm mistaking. I see.
So he's not appeared in the top 100 fucking lists of people trying to fucking chase things or whatever, but he's still absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, playing. He has had a longer relationship with his fucking game than he has with his own fucking wife.
Say what you want about this man. He loves streaks. Okay.
So yeah.
2,079 long streak. That's a lot. Imagine you walked a mile.
Yeah.
Every day for 2,000 days.
And he started playing the game. This number of days ago was when the game released. 2,454 days ago, Phil, started playing the game. He has been playing this game pretty much since day one, but he's been logging in every day without fail for 2,079 days at least, which is past the point when he got married. Like he literally spent his wedding night, partner's wedding day, involved WWE champions. It makes sense of that.
Yeah, I mean, when would he have found the time to log into his phone on his wedding day?
Right before the words I do. It's like, give me a second.
I guess so.
Give me a second to your pastor. Give me a second. And damn, I didn't get the fucking card. Okay, yeah, I do. Whatever. Let's fucking have pizza.
Probably while I was in the bathroom in the hotel suite or something.
Ah, fuck those, man. Fuck those. Anyway, let's crack on to bingo. We are a wee bit behind. It looks like we're sorted now. Looks like it's all back to normal.
Not asking for anyone to go crazy.
Wait a second. I fucking missed a fucking super. D-Dog's fucking sent a super chat. So I was probably fucking staring at WWE champion stuff, to notice. Thank you very much to D-Dog for the super chat. It says DSP told me to do this. I mean, thank you very much, DSP. I guess fucking feel free to fucking tell him again. I don't know. I'm kidding. Why would DSP tell you to do this?
Can't imagine why he'd do that, but that's nice.
Maybe Phil has a moment here later on in the fucking stream where he's fucking just telling people to just throw him money. Or he's fucking, I don't know. I can imagine some sort of envious fucking thing where he's like, oh, he's fucking detractors and restreamers are just fucking trying to make money off me. You know how it gets with fucking jealousy shit. So I guess let's see if we can find it. Time go.
I'm not sitting here doing a special fundraiser with a special tips goal to raise. That's not the point. The point I'm saying is, hey, if you were already going to contribute, you like the content, and you have the option to choose how to contribute, if you could tip me, that would actually be doing me a favor for the next couple of weeks. And then after that, it's not a concern. I don't have to talk about it anymore. Because in truth, I haven't really talked about something like that in months and months. But of course, if you listen to the wrong people on the internet who say, oh, he's always begging, and he's always asking for this and that, which is bullshit. They just fucking over-exaggerate to make shit up. You would know that I haven't actually done something like this or said something specific like this in many months. I've actually said, hey, whatever you want, it's all good. But it's just a bad situation right now in the next 2 weeks that I got to get through, and then we're back to normal, okay? So.
In my most
you go.
You first.
That's the people saying, isn't it? Wasn't that a people saying in there?
Oh my god. In my most humblest of opinions, Phil, you beg every single fucking day.
Single day.
Multiple times a fucking day as well.
Yeah, just because you don't record it, just because there's no video evidence provided by you, anymore, you begging all the time, that doesn't mean you don't do it.
But basically what Phil's telling us that his normal begging is not begging. Phil thinks that's what he's doing right now is a beg.
Yeah. Well, he also you could say my detractors are saying that I beg all the time, and that's bullshit. Instead of saying, and they're over exaggerating, meaning that you do that at least a little bit, which is too much. That's what we're making fun of, Phil. You can't just admit to doing the thing that we're making fun of and then saying that I'm not doing it.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. It really fucking is. It's like, so he thinks this is a not. We think this right now. The last couple of days of Phil, we think of that as fucking, oh my god, emergency mode begging. It's fucking ramped up crazy. He thinks of it as, oh, I need to beg, but this is the first time I've begged in a long time. That's a fucking difference in levels. It's weird.
Addict behavior.
It's become so normal to him. Begging has become so fucking normalised for him that he doesn't see it as begging. He thinks it's normal to fucking say, guys, please make sure you give me money. And threaten to fucking don't play games anymore. I'm not going to play multiplayer games anymore because it's not fucking popular. I'm not going to play this game anymore because you guys don't want to support it. No, just fuck off. Fuck off.
That's literally just his narcissism, though. Because it makes it so that everything that he does is right and nothing that he does. And Like he doesn't do anything wrong. When he says that, he literally means that he doesn't do anything wrong in his eyes.
That's
Like,
fucking
and
crazy.
Not just in the context that he is saying.
Right,
It's
let's.
actually quite crazy. Yeah.
So on you go, Phil. Try and justify your begging some more.
Oh. Please consider
Try.
contributing via tips if you can, but everything is appreciated, and that is all I'm going to say. Done. I'm not going to keep bringing this up or anything, all right? So thank you.
Okay.
I bet you anything is going to fucking bring up again before the end of the podcast.
I'll take that bet. I'll bet you $5 Canadian.
I'll bet you fucking 2 Gugats. Get on.
Let's go.
All right, so now let's get into our 2 topics that I really want to talk about. The first thing we should do, I think, is go through the schedule for the next week, so at least you guys know what's going on with the new releases and the like, and how I'm going to tackle them. So then what we'll do is we'll talk about the big topic, which is these night streams that have been going on in multiplayer recently. The feedback I have received regarding them, because it seems like the feedback is pretty interesting and pertinent and meaningful. And again, I'm very thankful people give me that feedback so I can improve. All right, so here we go. Schedule. Today, it is more Assassin's Creed Mirage. And if you wonder, gee, that's crazy. That's 4 streams of Assassin's Creed Mirage during Premiere Week. You almost never do 12 hours of a game within its Premiere Week. You're absolutely right. There's a good reason I'm doing this. It's because we have 4 new releases coming out in the next 2 weeks. So I have to get through this game, so that way it's not a lingering, unfinished playthrough before those releases come out. And particularly, this game is short. It's only around 20 hours long. So if I do focus in on it as much as I am, I likely will beat it within the next week of playing, and therefore, we can move on solely to the new game content and not have a lingering playthrough. Now, I'm well aware that me playing this game so much has already killed some interest because people haven't caught up. You know, most people haven't watched 9+ hours of gameplay within the first few days that the game's been out. And I know that. I get that. And the streams, if you notice, the attendance has dwindled. But that's okay. If you haven't noticed, the people who are here are enjoying themselves, are engaging and having a good time. The support's been good. I'm enjoying the game. So as long as that continues, I see no reason to continue at the pace that we're playing. I guess I gotta close the window again. This is ridiculous. As soon as he goes away, I open the window,
His
he comes
body
right back.
language is so crazy right now.
And he's only get to fucking yell at the fucking
Yeah, but
landscapers.
you're gonna have to start adding that as a counter to this bingo game.
Stand-up
Burps,
counter,
snorts,
man.
Get-ups, yeah.
Oh my fucking god. So Phil, but let's be fucking real here about fucking Phil's criteria for fucking a successful fucking playthrough on his fucking channel. As long as a fucking game gets support, financially, especially for fucking tips, that is going to fucking be a game that stays for a good while. He's
And
had
he has to do that. It's
Yeah.
his responsibility as a family owner. I mean, operator. I mean, man. Yeah, family man.
you know, it's specifically tied to tips and nothing else. It doesn't matter about the fucking number of people that were there watching the game. It doesn't matter about how much fucking people are talking in the fucking chat and how engaged they were and how fucking interactive the fucking stream was. The only thing that matters to DSP is the simple fact that it matters whether that fucking money made him bank or not that fucking day. That is literally it.
Imagine a homeless guy begging for money and someone says, "Oh man, what happened to you?" And he's like, "Well, nothing happened. My paycheck is just coming 2 days late."
Oh my god.
Would you still give money to that guy if he just told you that? No, I have a job. I just my paycheck's gonna be a couple days late, so I'm here on the street panhandling.
It's just infuriating. It's fun. It's fucking infuriating. Anyway, let's just crack on. Phil laughing at people that actually have fucking real
You know what's
jobs.
funny about it? And I swear,
Thank
this,
you,
I swear
Steve.
this is true. You know how I don't always have Thursdays as my day off? I used to have Wednesdays as my day off, you remember? And then I changed it. So when Wednesday's my day off, I swear to God, they come later. Because I'll be home, my wife and I will be at home on our day off relaxing, and we'll be having dinner. And all of a sudden, they'll be out there doing stuff in the yard at like 4 or 5 p.m. We're like, don't they come at like 11, 12 a.m., in the morning? Why are they out there now? It's as if they watch my streams and they time it perfectly. I don't know.
The conspiracy theories. Oh my god, the landscapers are all detractors. Can you imagine? Can you actually
You know,
imagine?
if after this was all said and done, and in some weird way we were able to find out that like somehow there was a distractor working at this random landscaper company, just being like, "All right, Miguel and Juan, you guys are gonna go to the Bernal residence again today. Yeah, that's gonna be at 1:45. Actually, I think you guys probably show up at 2, maybe, whatever. Just really, really loud, extra hedge clipping, extra leaf blowing."
Right next to the window.
Right next, yeah. Wave at the guy too if you see him in the window. Make sure you're very friendly. Say
Hola,
hello.
senor. ¿Qué pasa?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
good.
God.
That's good. Keep it
Hey,
up.
if,
Keep it
if,
up, guys.
if there is a fucking detractor somehow involved in that, bless you, sir. Bless you, or
Thank you
ma'am.
very much.
But bless your wee soul if it is that. Anyway, is this Phil tune more?
Why are they out there now? It's as if they watch my streams and they time it perfectly. I don't know.
It's like they're on a schedule, and like I'm on a schedule that I control.
That was definitely tune more there, surely.
Watch my streams and they time it perfectly.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know.
What's
Hello,
this
Chew.
shit? You know, you can actually see his mouth move up and down here. So is he chewed it now? Is there? No.
Adam,
Frame by frame. Still in his mouth as well.
his snort sacks are engorged like this. He's very, very toad-like.
And he finally swallows it. Yeah, we can take it off, definitely not. It's chewed water.
Burger.
That's a chew.
Yeah. By the way, you guys may be able to hear my dog in the background. It's going to happen. So yeah, my dog's barking. I'm trying to calm him down. He wants to be a pain in the arse. It is what it is. We move on.
Dog, keep it up.
Okay. Anyway.
Bill has landscapers. I have dogs.
So, what was I saying? Oh, so we're all enjoying the game. Those who are here. It's not a ginormous mainstream audience, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, because I am playing so much of this game within the release week. And I know that a lot of people haven't caught up on the playthrough. They haven't watched 9 hours of gameplay, so they're not going to jump in at hour 10. You know what I mean? I know that.
I mean, someone's actually trying to ask you, actually. Lauren's saying, is he growing a beard? He's just fucking lazy. He'll probably shave for tomorrow. He's planned to have his day off tomorrow, so he probably will fucking shave and have his fucking, weekly shower before he goes out. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let us play. Actually, I'm just going to make sure my dog's okay as well. So, I'm going to let us fucking continue playing. Snood, you're in charge of Bingo for the next couple of minutes. I'm just going to make sure my dog's okay and let him out, not shit as well. But yeah. So, Snood's in charge. Don't take advantage of him. I'm going to let us keep playing. Keep 9 things on the card.
What happened to streams? If people are going to do this.
Let's be honest.
Anyway.
Assassin's Creed is no longer as prominent or popular as it used to be. There used to be a time when every year there was a new Assassin's Creed game, and this was one of those giant AAA releases that everyone looked forward to. It was considered one of the biggest game releases of the year. Every year, it was a big thing. It was a hype thing.
Can't get enough of it.
Let's be honest, those days are over, right? I think it was around the time when...
You just sound honest, so let's be honest. That's good. Keep that right back down, folks.
There was like 2 more on PS4, if I remember correctly, and it was a shame because if I remember, Syndicate was really good.
I think that was
and
a
most
lip
people did
smack
not play
too,
it
because you did that.
Unity had been so bad, they just didn't trust Ubisoft anymore.
Oh,
and then they released 3 games that played like Witcher 3, so they didn't feel like Assassin's Creed. So although people enjoyed them, they just didn't have that hype level behind them anymore. Honestly, I really feel like it was ever since they kind of messed up the Desmond / what do they call the Isu? That Isu plotline. Since they made it so convoluted.
That was a burp too.
And so hard to follow. That most people
That's a lip smack.
Like, okay, I know Assassin's Creed is out.
Right,
I know it's a fun game. There's lots of gameplay to do, but I'll do it when I get a chance. As opposed to, oh, I'm so excited and hype, let's rush and let's play Assassin's Creed. It doesn't really get that kind of hype anymore for whatever reason. People just kind of fallen out of love of the games, maybe just because there's too much of them, right? So I get it. I wasn't expecting Assassin's Creed Mirage to be a ginormous hit when it came out for me at all, honestly. I wasn't expecting that in any way. I thought it would just be an alright game that we'd be able to play through and get through quickly because there's other games coming out right away that people want. I kind of knew that. Definitely, in my opinion, I like the game and I'm enjoying playing it a lot, but I'm not shocked that we're not getting ginormous views or anything on the playthrough at all. I wasn't expecting that. But I'll tell you this, it serves a purpose as a chill playthrough, meaning because the game is based more on stealth and more on taking your time and it's not just combat action based, we have a lot of opportunity for us to talk and hang out and chill and have a more relaxing stream because it is about planning it out and finding the times to do your assassinations and kind of being patient and hiding. And it's a little different, very different from an action-based game, right? So because of that, I've actually enjoyed these streams a lot. I did 3 so far. Today we're doing it again as the main stream, and I'm excited to take over and relax and make good progress again.
That's a good call.
If you're wondering again, why am I playing so much Assassin's Creed?
I can't stop the video. That's the problem, though.
We have to talk beat this game within the next week, so that way when the 4 releases come out, that's what I have to focus on. Okay, so Assassin's Creed Mirage on the daytime stream. Tonight on the late stream, yes, I am going to do another late night stream of Street Fighter 6 Master Blanca gameplay, all right? Why Master Blanca? Because I got your feedback, and I'm going to share that feedback with you this morning.
I'm going to make you a bet.
The feedback was essentially play more Blanca. Like, there were tons of people saying that.
If
all right,
Oilers
I'll give you what you want. I even wore the Blanca shirt because you guys wanted Blanca, and I haven't done a stream.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can afford DoorDash meal for you, buddy.
What the fuck am I missed?
Roasted. Get fucked.
What the fuck?
Get out of here.
Hold on. Who the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know. You got Canadians infested in your server. I guess we gotta root him out at the stem. He's gone. I got rid of him.
Did I
know
miss
how to deal with these guys?
Did I miss anything on the card?
You missed a ton. He said honest. He did a lip smack.
Burger.
He did not. I don't think he said people are saying. I don't think he said people saying.
5 in a row.
He said that earlier.
That's
but
concerning.
we didn't take it up then.
Right. Well,
but we definitely got. He definitely got at least one burp. He got a very sneaky burp in.
Added to the counter.
I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty much it. That was. Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. I say if I fucking
real lip smack too.
5 seconds and there's all sorts of fucking weird fuckers in the call. Fuck me. Anyway, back to Bingo. Cheers for kind of looking after things while I was gone there, and missed some content obviously. But yeah.
Well, don't worry, you didn't miss much. Okay, I literally I heard the words that he said because I was watching for them to hear their actual the sonic quality of them to match up to the words on the screen, but I did not internalize a single thing he said this entire time.
I don't usually do that, but don't worry.
Blanca shirt on playing Blanca in ages, so I'm going to give you what you want tonight, okay?
What?
So we'll talk about that in a bit. I'm off.
So he's playing Street Fighter again tonight and he's playing Blanca.
Give me what I want, Phil.
Hold on.
Give me what I want, but keep the Blanca shirt on.
He fucking stressed that he can't fucking keep playing Blanca because he fucking has to make sure he's doing variety and all that shit. Well, that's why I fucking played his Lily last night. People were demanding him playing Blanca and he's like, no, I've got to fucking make sure it's variety. I can't just fucking play the same character over and over and over again. So after fucking
He was also saying, like, I don't know if I'm going to keep playing Street Fighter because of the low support yesterday.
And then bam!
So, like,
Blanca
boom!
time, bitches.
I'm wearing the shirt. It smells.
Oh my fucking god. He's such a predictable little bitch.
Yeah.
Streaming tomorrow. All right. However, I got a new movie review coming out today for Barbarian over on my React channel, and there's going to be new React content today and tomorrow for my weekly show DSP versus the Internet releasing. So you'll still have a few things to watch, or of course you can get caught up on all these playthroughs I did this week. Notably, if you missed the end of Lies of P, really good. I liked it a lot. I really love that game, and I hope that you'll check out the ending if you missed it. When I come back on Friday, it'll be more Assassin's Creed Mirage, and yes, Friday Night Fights, late night gameplay of Street Fighter. Now, I don't know if it'll be more Blanca or if it'll maybe be a return to E Honda. I'm undecided on that yet. I would like feedback on that. Would you guys like to see more Blanca, or would you like to see Honda? All right, let me know what you want, and that'll determine Friday night. Saturday will be more Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Saturday night we're going to try the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 beta, which is now on Xbox. So we're going to have compared it.
You're saying he said people are saying about a minute ago.
There's a new map they're going to be adding as well this weekend. So we're going to do that Saturday night, okay? Sunday is the React show, DSP versus the Internet, on my React channel, DSP Reacts. Sunday night, I'm going to bring back Starfield for variety purposes. All right, late night Starfield stream on Sunday. Monday will be more Assassin's Creed Mirage and more Street Fighter. Tuesday is the premiere of Sonic Superstars, and that'll be paired with a late night stream of Starfield. And then Wednesday, it'll be probably the conclusion of Assassin's Creed Mirage, and that'll probably be paired with another late night stream of Sonic Superstars. All right, and that's the week. So this coming week, not tonight, but this coming week will only be 2 Street Fighter streams instead of 3. We're gonna have the return of Starfield for a couple of streams, and we're gonna have the premiere of Sonic Superstars as well. Now, you may have noticed the omission of Lords of the Fallen. That's correct. I'm not playing Lords of the Fallen this coming week.
I didn't notice an omission. Imagine noticing
again,
an omission to a
Very
schedule.
simply put.
Hold on a
It's
second.
an ultra-difficult game.
You're not
It's a
getting
game.
your teeth cleaned this week. That's weird.
It's strange. He's already told everyone this at the start of the stream. He's literally repeating
He's been
himself.
talking about not playing Lords of the Fallen for days, if not weeks, at this point.
But apparently people might have only noticed it right fucking now. Hey Phil, where the hell was that fucking Lords of the Fallen game, Phil? I could have sworn you said you were going to play that.
Now hold on a second. Now I think you said you were going to play, weren't you? What? You weren't going to play, huh?
It's not why you talk so much about it because you said you're going to fucking play the goddamn game. Come on, what the fuck's going on now, Phil? Come on now. You admitted that from your schedule, and I want to know why.
I've
Said
noticed this
nobody
as
ever.
a keen observer of your schedule.
As a consummate viewer of your robust, meaningful content, which is especially created just for people like me, fuck off. No one said that, Phil.
That demands your time, so you can invest it in it, get good at it, continuously play it, have momentum, and keep an audience entertained. That's the kind of game that when you start playing it, you want to play a bunch. If I start Lords of the Fallen this week, I won't finish Assassin's Creed Mirage. I won't have time for the next 4 games.
Don't care.
If I bump any of those games,
Didn't
they will
ask.
not get the interest that they need, and likely would be failed playthroughs. So there you have it. That's why I'm not playing Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen, if I delay, will still do well whenever I play it. So I'm going to play it sometime in November,
You hope it'll still do well.
and it's going to be a major focus playthrough in November. I want to play it. I'm actually interested now more than ever. Again, coming off of how awesome Lies of P was, man, would it be good to get 2 amazing Soulsborne games this season. Do you want to know the truth? Yes, I do feel like it's come out too close to Lies of P. I think this was a bad choice. They should have maybe delayed it until like late November, December, put a little bit more space between, because now it's right smack dab in the middle of a bunch of other games that are going to take attention away from it. Lies of P didn't have that problem. What was Lies of P competing with? Starfield? No big deal. But now you got Lords of the Fallen competing with Sonic, competing with Mario, competing with Spider-Man 2. Then it's going to be competing with all the games in early November, and Alan Wake 2 as well. So that's bad. I feel like, sadly, this is bad release timing for the game, and I want to play it when I have that time to sink into it, okay? So, on Friday the 20th, so this is a week from this Friday, it's a double release day. Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Wonder. And then, since I'll have beaten Assassin's Creed Mirage, the juggle and focus will be between 3 games. So
I cannot wait for Friday the 20th. It's going to be it's a long time away, it feels like, but I cannot fucking wait for it. You want to know why? Payday. That's my fucking payday.
Well, not Phil's though. Well, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. That's Phil's pays late. That's why we're here to help.
For my real job, it's my fucking payday. Oh, Phil's.
Ah.
Thank you very much to Snow Joseph for the super chat, who says, I'm buying your shot of radiator fluid at Twinkle Toe. I don't know if he's talking to me or you there. But Snow Joseph is saying, I'm buying your shot of radiator fluid at Twinkle Toe. So,
Deserve a shot of radiator fluid. It's just water, isn't it?
Pretty much, but hey, Scottish water is the best water. You know, there's something about Scottish water which is just fucking better than most of our fucking people's water, so there you go.
Makes sense. It's got sea monsters living in it, right?
It's just in some places, yeah.
Nessie?
BST's asking, did he punch at B? Who knows? Fucking hell, man. What's with the fucking bee punching thing? Where the fuck did that start? I want to know.
One of his dents in the chat named Willow has been soft trolling him by asking him extremely stupid questions like that.
Right. Oh wait, I think I remember it. It was a podcast. Wasn't it asked in a podcast one time?
One of them was, DSP, have you ever punched a bee? A bee's butt? Yeah.
I don't fuck around with bees, man. Bees sting you. I got no fucking patience for that. Nah, I just give them the space. No sting here today.
That's right. Thing, right? They're busy. Hive mind. They're gotta collect the nectar so they can come back and all gang bust into the queen.
I must credit Methbear. Methbear saying isn't Scottish water just whiskey. Bonus points, Methbear, for spelling whiskey correct. Bonus points to you, sir.
That doesn't look correct to me.
It is
okay.
a one true spelling of whiskey. If it's got an E involved in it, you've not spelled it right.
That's that new English, huh?
Help yourself.
Old English.
Help yourself to an angel share of whiskey, Methbear. Much of. So yeah, there we go. Angel Share is it's hard to explain, but yeah, watch a movie though. There's a movie called Angel Share, which explains whiskey and Scottish stuff.
Wonder. And then, since I'll have beaten Assassin's Creed Mirage, the juggle and focus will be between 3 games: Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Wonder, and Spider-Man 2 for that week. Okay, and then the week after that is Alan Wake 2. Yes, I know, that's crazy. It's a lot of stuff to juggle. That week, I may not even play Street Fighter. Seriously, it may just be me juggling those 3 releases all week. I don't even know if I'll have an opportunity to play Street Fighter that week or not. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But there's going to be so much going on in the realm of the new releases that I might not be able to play Street Fighter at all. All right? So there you go. And then when November hits, of course, then we'll see what else is going on. Keep in mind, I'm doing a Halloween event on Halloween. It is a marathon all day long where I'm playing horror games. Now, you guys have only a few days left to nominate games for this event. I want to reiterate this. If you have not yet nominated horror-themed video games, or just video games in general, for this Halloween event, you have to do so, because this weekend is when I'm going to close off the nominations, tally up the polls there, and see what games were the most nominated, and then that's going to determine who makes it to the final voting process to see what games will actually be played during this marathon event, all right? So that's going to be on Halloween. I'm going to be dressing up in costume. In fact, tomorrow on my day off, my wife and I are going to select my costume and purchase it, so I will be set and ready.
Oh wait, but Phil, you're really financially dire straits right now. You don't need tips more than anything else. How can you afford a fucking Halloween costume? You're struggling to pay your fucking bills. You're gonna fucking die if you don't get a fucking YouTube payment within the 23rd. And yet he's splashing.
El Cheapo costume for Cat?
Oh my god, just get a fucking bin bag and put it over your fucking head, Phil. That sounded like I'm trying. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it to sound like, you know, him doing something to himself to fucking end things. I didn't mean that sound like that. I'm saying bin bag as a Halloween costume, like just put a couple holes in their arms and just pretend you're, I don't know, like some sort of fucking weird monster.
Garbage?
Yeah.
There's a bag of garbage?
Yeah, the garbage man. It's like
The
garbage.
trash man.
Oh my god.
I would say save money by only buying the bottom half of a horse costume and then just walking around with your wife everywhere. And they'd get the idea.
It's just one of those things like he's going to spend stupid money tomorrow. We all know this. He's going to spend like $60 on dinner alone. You know,
for sure.
He'll probably get some DoorDash fucking ordered as well to the fucking Snort Fort. So that's another $30 right fucking there.
$30. Come on, you think Cat can eat on $30? Give me a break.
For breakfast only. I'm talking about breakfast only.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's a lean breakfast. He's what's the word? Pinching pennies on that one.
Jesus, man, then they're gonna go out and fucking, grocery shopping and all crap. It's not Phil. It's just ridiculous. No.
Is it toy for Jasper? It's only $25.
I mean, it's just one of those things where he's pretending he's in fucking dire financial straits and now he's fucking bragging about buying a Halloween costume. It doesn't really correlate with it. It doesn't sound good to his audience.
No.
When he's asking his audience,
it's just gonna be something that he's gonna get made fun of for too later. Like, it's just gonna be people gonna make screen capping his stupid face and his stupid dumbass costume.
I'll have more respect for him if he said, "I'm not going to buy a Halloween costume, guys, because times, money's tight right now, so I'm just going to watch it."
But use one of the ones I already have.
Exactly, he's probably, he owns a fucking bunch of them. Oh my god, it's just so infuriating. Just fucking put on the goddamn Ken costume again, pretend to be fucking Hillary Clinton or something.
Event, and maybe I'll give you some hints on what that costume will be. I don't even know yet. We gotta see what we find. There's 2 Halloween stores in our area. We're gonna check out both of them and pick a costume out and go from there. In addition to just gaming and the costume, during that day, probably I'll do a little bit of drinking, and if hit certain support levels, I'll probably take a shot here or there, and I'm probably gonna order food, probably order like a big meal from a restaurant, which I haven't done in a while, and we'll have a feasting with Phil together during that Halloween day event as well. All right, so a lot going on. In addition to that, it is looking like the tier maker that I'm going to do is going to be that day. And you're saying, well, what tier maker? I was planning on doing a tier maker of ranking all the Halloween movie franchises. So Friday the 13th versus The Exorcist versus Child's Play versus The Conjuring versus Scream. That would be pretty cool to rank all those movie franchises against each other. And obviously Halloween day is the day to do it. So we're going to have that as well. It's going to be a really fun event coming up on Halloween. I hope you guys will join me for that. It should be a really fun one. All right? Cool. The other one thing I want to remind you all, I have a feedback thread. Did you know that? That there's an actual, you know, like suggestion box thread? Yes, there is. If you type, I think it's ! suggestion.
Just type.
I just want to test and see if it's working. I think it's working.
You
There
already know it works.
Suggestion into the chat. A link will pop up, and then you can drop a suggestion into the suggestion box. And this is a new thing we're doing for this month, where I'm taking in your feedback. And what we're going to do is that first week in November on the podcast, we're going to go through the suggestion box a little bit every day. We're going to go through what people suggested and directly respond. Say, hey, is this a good idea? Let's put it on a list of stuff maybe we can implement. Is this not a very good idea? And here's why I can't implement it. You know, we're going to do that. So please continue to suggest things for improvement in that way as well. All right. All right. That's the schedule. That's what's going on. Now let's talk about the topic at hand, which is these night streams that have been going on recently. Okay. So here's the deal. I've noticed a pattern. And directly based on your feedback, all right, I'm now understanding this pattern more. And I want to thank everyone for the feedback they gave me. Allow me to explain. Okay.
Okay.
So I've noticed over the last couple of weeks that my late night streams, which start at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, particularly when the late night stream is a game that I have to put a lot of attention into. So if I'm playing competitive Street Fighter, or if I'm playing Call of Duty, and I have to be super hyper focused on the match to survive and get kill streaks and everything, you know, I can't just be sitting here and watching the chat and talking with you guys and having fun interaction. Instead, it's about this. It's about, oh my God, we gotta focus, right? In those situations that have been happening, I've noticed two distinct things that are going on, okay? Distinct thing number one is that viewership actually spikes, but it spikes for the wrong reasons, okay? If viewership spiked because people were coming onto the stream because they were excited, oh my God, Phil's doing a competitive multiplayer game and we like him, seeing him play those and whatever, that's one thing. But what I'm noticing is it's not that. Sadly, it is a negative element as opposed to a positive element. What is it?
Prove it. Fucking prove it. You fucking did it.
They're bots anyway, dude. It's just like, it's literally like, I think the thing is that they're not trolls because all the trolls are in troll channels, right? Because you can chat in them and stuff. So it's, if anything, it's, you know, if his number is something like 280 or like 480 or something, it's maybe 80 real people, and I would say 200 or 400 bots in that case.
It's
all
just
dense, by the way.
Fucking ridiculous. It's a ridiculous accusation to make with no fucking basis whatsoever to it. You know what I mean? Because you fucking banned a fucking like dozen people or something every night, all of a sudden a dozen people banned turns into 400 trolls. Makes sense of that and fucking like, nonsense.
400 people is a ton of people to be watching you all at the same time, right? Like in general, I would say that is a huge, pretty decent audience for, not for someone like Phil who's been doing this for 15 years, but for myself, I would be thrilled if I was on a stream, if I was on a detractor beam with
it'd be pretty good. It would be pretty good anyway. Let's just crack on.
At me. Well, if you see me playing a competitive game, there's a chance that I likely will be losing. And if I lose and get upset, people like to see me rage. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with seeing me rage, okay? That's fine. If you enjoy it, good. Come to the streams. But sadly, going hand in hand with that attention spike that I get when I play those games on late night streams comes a lot of annoyance and trolling in the chat. Essentially, what people have been telling me, all right, is sadly, they come to the chat, they want to see me play this game, they want to see me play Street Fighter, they want to see me try the Call of Duty beta. And what happens is there's 20 new accounts in the chat they've never seen before, right? They've all been created within the last week, so funny how that's just a coincidence. And they're all just sitting there being toxic jerks, right? They're all just sitting there saying, oh, you see Phil sucks at this and that, haha. You know, like I'll be playing Street Fighter, and I'll be playing a match, and a person will literally be doing just basic stuff, and I can't react. Man, this game is laggy. I just can't do a move. And then they'll say, haha, no, Phil just sucks. See, that's an amazing player, and they're spanking Phil, and he just can't take it. And, you know, who wants to see that? It's like a 4-year-old on a schoolyard teasing someone in the corner, right? It's like no one wants to fucking put up with that shit, especially anyone who's an actual positive viewer. No one wants to see or hear that nonsense, right? And then there's people that come and they'll start insulting other people. They'll start trying to bring up drama. Like, for example, let's say I'll notice someone's being toxic, so I'll ban them, and then I'll go back to playing, and then all of a sudden, oh, why'd you get banned? Who banned them? What's going on? Banning. Oh, it's 2 censored here. Yeah, and this is what the whole chat becomes, all right? Now, truthfully, it's hard for me to recognize this and focus on it because I'm playing the game. When I'm playing the game, that's my focus. So I have to be paying attention. If I'm not paying attention to a competitive game, why am I playing it? I might as well not even play at all. I'm trying to win. But when I'm focused on that, I'm not able to focus as much on the stream, and therefore sometimes it gets out of control.
Again! He's up again!
Sit your ass down!
Sorry, I just had to open the window because it's getting too stuffy in here, and I have to keep opening and closing it during the podcast. There's nothing I can do, right? So, here's the thing. I acknowledge what you're saying. I agree with you, and I apologize. I have to come out and say, you're right. This is absolutely happening on these late night multiplayer streams. This is a concerted effort from people who don't like me to try to come by and purposefully derail my streams. They've noticed that on those late night streams, unlike, let's say, a stream of Starfield, right? Because if I'm playing Starfield and I'm just chilling and relaxing, and it's a narrative-based game, I have tons of opportunity to look at the chat and talk with you guys and have fun and take care of that nonsense. I mean, people tried doing that during my Chrono Trigger playthrough, and they got smacked the fuck off the stream and never came back. And the same time I'm playing Starfield, I can pay attention and I can take care of that shit, right? But I can't pay attention to it all when I'm playing multiplayer games, all right? Now, you might say, well, it sounds like the issue is moderation, okay? Well, I agree with you again, because here's the truth. Street Fighter 6, if you remember, I was playing his daytime streams for the longest time over the summer. Did we have that problem during the summertime? Nope. You want to know why we didn't have that problem? Because typically on the daytime streams, there's more moderation. You'll see 1 or 2 mods will swing by, they'll help out for an hour or 2 at a time, they'll shut that nonsense down, and so the daytime streams are usually under control. It's not a big deal. It's usually these night streams where it becomes an issue, correct? Now you might say, well, Phil, why don't you just have more moderators? What's going on with that? Well, let's talk. Let's be transparent about it, all right? I used to have way more moderators. I did. I used to have a team of around 15 to 20 moderators at one point. And at that point, everyone complained there were too many mods, and it was over moderation, and people didn't like it. They actually got upset. There was too much moderation. So at one point, I actually advised everyone, let's cut back on moderation. Let's make the chats a little bit more free, a little bit more open. Let's give people more of an opportunity to talk more. And if people are razzing me and doing memeing, it's fine. Let me be the ultimate person to determine what's allowed and what's not, okay? And during this time period, this is years ago too, by the way. This was like maybe 2 years ago, roughly 2-3 years ago, when I decided to be more lenient with moderation. Essentially what happened is some moderators fell out of interest of being moderators. And we had a few people who left. They said, I'm just too busy. I'm not going to do it anymore. A lot of moderators stopped coming to streams more regularly because they realized they weren't really needed as much. So since it wasn't as big of a concern, right, they stopped really caring as much. And let's be honest, take a look.
Oh my god, I just saw something hilarious in Bill's chat.
What?
Radical Jaws.
Uh-oh.
Hi Phil, talk tomorrow. I pressed unsub by accident. He's a long-term member. He's a very long-term member of the channel. But he actually pressed unsub. Oh no. Now he has to wait until tomorrow to start talking again.
Good job, dipshit. Cause fucking deadhead. Is that even possible?
No, he found the way to fucking do it. It must be, because I've seen a couple of times this has happened. As he talked before us, they talk earlier on in the chat. Before accidentally pressing unsub.
They're giving him $3 to tell him that I'm going to talk to him tomorrow, and then maybe not talk to him.
You can also talk to him by continuously giving him money. It's the best way to fill. There we go.
Yeah, you want to talk to super chat to me? It's well, actually, no. You send that to me in a tip.
I just thought it's fucking hilarious. You know, hi Phil, talk tomorrow. I pressed unsub by accident.
Hi Phil, we talk tomorrow. It's I love the stream.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Really, right now, take a look at the chat. Is it bad? No, it's fine. Right? Most of my streams are good. It's just these trolls have definitely focused in on the late night multiplayer sessions as the ones that they've realized they can try to ruin. Okay? They know that now. Like, they have hyper focused on those streams. Okay? Now, here's the other half of why this is a bad thing. If you're coming to a stream to watch me play a multiplayer game, right? And you want to see if I'm going to do well or not. And even if I don't do well, that's fine, as long as there's some moral support or whatever. But all you're seeing in the chat is toxic shit. Phil sucks ass. And, you know, this fucking person's doing this and that. And this one's a troll, that one's a troll, this is a troll. And like, who the hell wants to stick around for that? And so some of the feedback I received in the last 24 hours, when I asked you guys, I said this last night, I said, I've noticed in this last week, the Modern Warfare 3 beta stream and the Street Fighter stream I did last night with Lily, pretty much we had high viewership, but lots of trolling and incredibly low support. Like for a stream that has 500 viewers on a late stream, how did I make $10 all night? And this has happened twice this week. And you know what?
Quantity does not guarantee, there's not a correlation there, Phil. Especially when a lot of fucking new... You may have attracted new people. For all Phil knows, he could have attracted fucking brand new viewers, right?
Nope. They would have given him money right away. That's how people work.
That's what they turn up to the fucking stream. They're watching the stream. Oh, someone's playing the fucking new beta of Call of Duty. Cool, let's fucking check it out. He's got over 200k subscribers. Okay, let's check it out. And then they fucking turn up to the chat and they can't talk. Because it's 24-hour sub-only mode.
And the stream's like stopped and it's just an empty chair because he's up blowing his nose or something, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm definitely gonna send this guy a super chat for sure. Like, I think his problem is that he doesn't understand how people work at all. Like, he has no empathy and no like communication or connection with anybody in the world. So he just has no clue what the average person coming into a stream would be like, right?
It's a strange form of copying. It's a new form of copying. He's trying to fucking tell his audience that there's some sort of strange concerted effort by every detractor to fucking just go in and storm. Let's storm the beaches of DSP Gaming. Their fucking late night streams. Like, It's like some sort of fucking military operation. Well,
We're using Cockney rhyming slang to organize like raids of DSP's stream. In
Alpha
other
team,
streams.
Alpha team, move it. Bravo team, Tango team.
All right, now say County Pig Roach. Quick, everyone, all at once.
Aye, fucking all for one and fuck you, Phil.
Now everybody take your likes away. Quick. I mean, that does happen.
It is insane copium here. He's just trying to explain, it's an excuse to his audience. He's trying to fucking justify to his audience, why things have been going wrong because the detractors are taking over the night streams. No, I fucking haven't.
That's right. My least popular streams are being derailed.
It's fucking crazy. But right, not how long have you got, pal? I know time might be tight for you.
I got about another half hour. About another half hour.
Let's just fucking speed up then. Let's just try and get through as much as we can.
Really good feedback. Here's the feedback I got. And I got this feedback from multiple regulars. We don't want to come to your late night multiplayer streams anymore. We've tried it, and at first it was fun, but what's happened is the trolls are targeting them now, and when we go there, we can't have fun. It's just a bunch of shitty assholes coming and crapping all over everything, and it's not a positive, fun environment to be in. Instead, you try to play the game, and sometimes you fail, and you get upset, and then when you go back to the chat, all you see is trolling, and it pisses you off, and it just makes it a toxic environment, and we don't want to be there.
They all said this?
Yeah,
they
that's
said
the feedback I'm getting is the regulars are actually telling me we don't want to come to your late night multiplayer streams anymore. We used to like them. But now there's not enough moderation, so the trolls are not under control. And because the trolls aren't under control, they derail the stream when you're playing. It just exacerbates the situation, makes it worse. So you don't have a good time, we don't have a good time, and therefore we're not going to be there to support it. And that's what's going on. That's exactly the feedback.
Trolls are out of control.
And I was shocked by a few people who actually sent me that message because I was like, I didn't think of it that way. And when they said, okay, I guess that does make sense. All right,
bro.
So the question is, what do we do to remedy the situation? And by the way, I want to say this: I take responsibility. I do. I'm the person who runs the stream. No one else does. I'm the one who ultimately turns on the stream, determines what games are played on each stream. I run the streams, okay? I should have been listening to your feedback more attentively, and I should have asked this question earlier, and I didn't. So my philosophy was just ignore the trolls, just ignore the trolls, just ignore the trolls. Well, you may have noticed now maybe some of you are actually starting to understand what I've been saying over the years. You can't just ignore the trolls, because even as much as you try to pretend they're not there, they can still be intrusive. To life, to stream, to whatever it is, they can still be intrusive. As much as you do, they don't exist to me. They don't matter. They still can find a way to negatively affect stuff. And this is a case in point. I didn't want to really acknowledge them or pay attention to them or talk about them. These streams I just let roll. And now what's happened is increasingly less moderation, more trolls. Regulars don't even want to attend them anymore. And now I get no support on them. Even though I'm having a good time. That Modern Warfare 3 stream the other night, I had a blast. That felt like a blast from the past. I was playing on classic maps from a game from like 14 years ago. And I remember these maps. And now they're very different. They've tweaked them. But still, it felt like a throwback for me. And I had a crazy kill streak. I got Juggernaut. And I was running through the map squishing people. It was fun as shit. And then to find out, wow, trolls just invaded and people weren't enjoying it in the chat, and that's why I had no support that night. That's telling. You know what I'm saying? So
I love how this is Phil's new way to fucking cope. I mean, nobody's giving him money. Yeah. It must be the trolls' fault somehow, some way.
Right. Too many trolls. They're making my regulars uncomfortable. They won't give me money.
Let's break this down here logically, okay? Phil's day streams are far more popular, attended, and they're more viewed in the eyes of both his own fans and detractors, okay? He gets most viewers, it's basically the most eyes are on Phil Burnell during his day streams, okay?
Makes sense.
Because there's more eyes on Phil and there's more detractors in Phil's chat as well with multiple sub accounts, why doesn't that put people off contributing in?
Because he can keep the trolls under control during the day streams because he's there monitoring it the whole time. And also there's more moderators during the day.
So wouldn't simply having more moderators for night streams alleviate things and make things okay?
Maybe that's what he's about to tell us, is that he's opening up applications for mods.
God, imagine the fucking process. Now, you see a detractor, what do? Kill him so you're hired.
Yeah. Just giving it to
There's
Jay
basically
and
a few ways to
Derek.
go about this. Okay? And I guess the question is, what's the best option? Because I want to talk with my audience about this before I make any decisions. Okay? Really?
Okay.
So, here's a few things that can be done, right? Number one,
all right,
I can try to get more moderators. All right? Now, that's a tough one. Why? Because it's hard to trust people these days. It is. A lot of these people literally sit in chat and pretend to be positive elements just to find out later on they're catfishing. That happened twice to me so far, all right, over the years, where there's someone who sits in chat for a whole freaking year on an account and pretends to be a person that they're really not. They've invented an entire persona up. They made it up. It's completely fabricated. And so they sit here and they pretend to be a positive element. And then they'll say, hey, I offer my services. I'd like to help you out as a moderator. All right, we'll give you a chance. So we give them a chance as a moderator, right? And they seem to be doing a good job, right? And the next thing you know, 6 to 8 months into them being a moderator, all of a sudden one day, they're doing awful things. They're banning a ton of people in the chat for no good reason. They're saying awful things, you know. Oh my God, I leaked secret moderator conversations, which is hilarious. All they do is they'll leak like a chat between my moderators about nothing, about like daily life about, you know, how to moderate the chat. It's basic stuff, nothing controversial,
Dude.
absolutely nothing secret behind the scenes. Oh, look, I leaked the secret discussion server. What are you talking about? There's nothing on there of any consequence to anyone. None of it is important. We're not sitting there all day discussing clandestine plans about my streams and content. I don't talk about my deep personal life and stuff on there. What are you talking about? They're just...
Didn't you dock somebody on that private Discord?
Yeah, I think, didn't you claim that you don't know what Discord is and you don't have a Discord? One doesn't exist?
Yeah, and Phil's like, oh, it wasn't a public Discord, it was my own private mod Discord, so it wasn't doxing. Phil, it's still doxing. Phil's mentality is...
It's a chat server. Actually, it's a chat server.
Yeah, but his mentality is he wasn't actually doxing whoever the fuck that guy was. I can't mind his fucking name. But the guy gave him his fucking driver's license and sent it to Phil, and then Phil shared it with his fucking mods. Therefore, thereby doxing the guy.
He shared an unredacted version, by the way. Like, he just posted it.
And then
uncensored.
when detractors reported this and showed the redacted version just to fucking hide the guy's details, Phil tried to fucking claim, no, I showed the redacted version.
Correct. Phil tried to claim that I think Phil even, he never showed an image, but
No, but yeah, he
did try to claim that redacted version was his version.
Which was bullshit, of course. But yeah, PW Dubs, that was the guy's name. PW Dubs. Fuck me, man, that was crazy. So yeah, Phil's mentality was because this fucking, this mod room thing is private, then it wasn't doxing. So Phil's mentality is that doxing is only doxing when it's literally fully, entirely public.
Which is wrong.
Exactly.
Which is very wrong.
Exactly.
There was a super chat in his chat just now that got leaned that said, I personally don't think that anybody should be allowed to chat unless they've supported it at least once.
Oh my. So, we don't have lean and ban this time, though. Ah, you bastard.
Yeah.
I had to pass 2 bingos, but no, it's fun.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they fabricate as much as they can to make it act like there's drama. There's no drama. They make up drama, you see? But just think about that. Someone who would sit around for a year on a stream pretending to be someone else, actively chatting, acting positive, just to find out it's someone else. This has happened with Marl. This has happened with Plumgorl. This has actually happened with 2 other accounts as well, although they weren't really pretending to be someone else.
Hey, what's the common thing between those two people? Does anybody notice what the common factor between those 2 characters is? They're both presenting themselves as women. Why would Phil trust a woman sight unseen and just let them weasel their way into his personal mod circle? Just letting women online. I wonder why he'd be so receptive to a woman.
If there's one thing that the British have learned is that women with power is a very dangerous fucking thing. First Maggie Thatcher, and then what's her fucking name? Theresa May.
Yeah, and the Queen. Don't forget her.
God, there's also who's the one that fucking lasted like a watermelon that fucking lived longer than her fucking. There was a prime minister that lasted like 40 days. I can't mind her name.
Oh, I don't know.
It was the lettuce lasted. The Liz Truss. That was it. Liz Truss. There's a race to see who fucking lasts longer. A lettuce or Liz Truss, the fucking prime minister for like 40 days or something, and the lettuce won. Like that. I just love it. I get some sort of tabloid paper in here. They had a live stream of the fucking lettuce, and then the day that she was like going to resign, they fucking decorated the lettuce with fucking wee flags, like Union Jack flags.
That's really funny. I like that. The British fucking tabloid media is so rude, dude. It's brutal.
About it, right? I don't really think about these people. So this has happened tons of times over the years, right? And so when you think about this, and you're like, so if people are willing to go that far to fake it, you know what I'm saying? Who do you trust?
That far. So much effort.
I don't know. Right now, I can tell you I trust every moderator I have. I do. Because I only have a few left. There's only like maybe 6, 7 moderators that I have. And they don't come by full time at all. Every once in a while, they'll swing by and they'll help moderate. And I like that because there's no pressure. It's not like I'm being bossy and telling them what to do. They can come by whenever they want. If there's a game they're liking or whatever, they can come moderate. But what I've noticed is that they're not coming by to the late night streams, and they're definitely not coming by to the late night multiplayer streams. Now, all I can do is ask nicely. Hey guys, can you come by and moderate a little more? I can't force anyone to do anything. They're not paid employees, right? So what I can do is I can appeal and say to people, hey,
there's something
you guys, would you like to be moderators? But how do you trust someone? When I've had so many people who have pretended to be nice, pretended to be supportive, and then after the fact you find out after a fucking year that they're faking, that it's a whole catfish situation. For what? Because let's be honest here. Out of all that stuff that's ever happened, what, 4 times now? How much has actually ever happened? Nothing.
I thought it was 2.
It's just a waste of everyone's time. Nothing super clandestine secret has ever been revealed. No giant bombshells were ever dropped. They're just fucking losers. They actually sit around for a year, wasting a year of their life doing this. Wow, really been really productive, and much has come out of it, right? Like,
I don't fucking agree with the whole thing. It was a whole fucking.
Yeah.
On you go. You first.
No, please. Go on.
I need to make Phil dance. On you go.
Sorry.
I'm making Phil dance because someone gave us.
Oh, I see. I think some very funny stuff has come up from all these clandestine rogue mod plans. Seeing Phil post, "Where is everybody? Nobody's even talking in here," is funny. That's funny. I'm sorry, but like, you think that these things are mundane, but actually they're mundane because you're trying to like downplay them and you're trying to discourage people from doing this kind of stuff because you think that they won't find something funny, but every single time they do find something funny. That's weird.
Anyway, so yeah, and also I was going to say as well, I don't believe for a second that this was some sort of like, catfishing year-long operation. Like, I don't believe they started out wanting to fucking. I believe their intentions were pure at first. Okay. I'm of the opinion that they didn't fucking go into fucking being a moderator for Phil with bad intentions, but they fucking got turned off him. Over time, Phil and his personality and his own just general toxicity just fucking turned them off Phil. And then, once that fucking set in, they thought, hey, I'm a moderator and I'm getting sick of this guy, maybe I can fucking just fuck around with him.
I think there are definitely some people who intentionally went into that with the intent of like doing deep.
Marl, I think Marl, perhaps. Marl might be the only one I think. Everyone else, I don't think so. I'm not sure, but Marl was probably the only one I think I actually intended it the whole time. But everyone else,
I think Plum Girl for sure. Plum Girl definitely, because Girl is like a Amber Lynn Reed / Tevin meme, if I'm not mistaken. Like that person was trolling from day one.
Okay, I have 2 super chats here. First of all, super chat from Kel Denson. Thank you very much, Kel Denson, for super chat. Who says, honestly, if Phil didn't get so easily triggered and butthurt about trolling like a disgruntled substitute teacher, we get bored of it. Hashtag on the spectrum. Very good fucking point. And yeah, Phil, I do believe Phil is kind of on the spectrum, but it's one of those things because he's so fucking ridiculously,
well, because it's a spectrum technically. Because it's a spectrum, technically everybody is on it. So. Oh
yeah, but you get what I'm saying. No, things like he didn't understand what he thought a rainy day fund was money you spend on a rainy day.
I mean, that just makes him stupid. Yeah. That just makes him stupid, not necessarily
his absolute fucking die-hard addiction and like adherence to schedules. Like if it doesn't stick to a schedule, he freaks the fuck out. He needs a schedule. That's kind of like a bit of a kind of symptom as well. So there's a couple of interesting traits there which kind of suggest that Phil is kind of on the spectrum in that capacity. But who knows? Anyway, but yeah. Phil's reactions fucking make it worthwhile for us detractors. And Prophet as well sent a super chat. Thank you very much, Prophet, who says, please mod Jade at time mod. It's Jade's time to fucking shine.
Jade wouldn't be able to fucking react to chats fast enough to ban them, dude. Like, I don't think he can manipulate the mouse well enough to get to someone before they get like their chat message gets moved off the chat,
the mean troll outsmart again. Help, send help.
Yeah, I can't, it too fast, I get sick. Watching the chat the whole time and make him throw up.
Oh god, who knows. Usually in the past it was the fucking highest contributors that were given power, and that was particularly true of Vidar. Remember Vidar from way back in the day during Twitch days, Vidar Viking.
All too well.
Creepy bastard, man. And I usually fucking got into a lot of fucking grief off him. Like, I would be in Phil's Twitch, right? And I wouldn't be banned, okay? But Vidar would ban me because I suggested that every single other mod earned their position, but he bought his way in. And Phil didn't mind that, Phil was okay, but like Popsy Colo, not shit, and Gino Sagi, I think those were the two mods that were kind of relatively. They were tolerable with my antics, They actually fucking agreed with me, like, because they kept anytime Vidar banned me, those two would fucking unban me and say, yeah, he's fucking out of control. They kind of agreed. There
are a lot of mods who are just like basically normal people, I think.
Yeah.
But we're just like, this guy can't be that bad, and then they all just kind of disappeared. That's why the problem with his moderator staff is that they've just churned so much that the only people who are left now are dinguses like Eternal Napalm and Madara.
Yeah.
Right.
Phil, not exactly the brain truster, is it?
No, not exactly. It's not exactly your best operatives, I would say. It's not your B team like Jade and Derek, but.
No, God, no, yeah, it could be worse, yeah.
Around for a year, wasting a year of their life doing that. Wow, been really productive and much has come out of it, right? Like nothing ever happened. But it's frustrating because you don't know who you can trust, right? By the way, now I gotta close the blinds because now the sun's coming.
Again! Stop!
Jump up and get down.
The world's conspired against me today, right? Anyway, so that's the thing, like,
and nothing keeps
solution
me
number
down.
one to the problem would be try to find more trustworthy moderators, try to mod them, and see if they're gonna join me, right? Will they actually come and support and be real people to moderate, or are they gonna be some secret troll who's actually just here to fuck around and they're not gonna help at all, right? I don't
I've got a very easy and probably smart way to determine who are the most reliable people in your audience right now, Phil. You could moderate. Look for the longest running members. People that have been a member to you for like fucking 26 months straight, Phil, they're in it for you. They're not in it to try and fuck around. They're not going to spend what, you know, it's like, especially the ultra fucking members, the ultra supporters are giving you ridiculous amounts of money per month just to fucking give you extra money and nothing else for it. Look to those guys to be mods for night streams as well.
Personally, I would not want to get a mod ship in DSP's chat because I'd be afraid that OIC would contact me and try to buy my account for me so that he could be a mod in DSP's chat.
I'm surprised he's not already. To be honest, he's given Phil so much money. I think he would have earned the trust by now, you know?
I don't think Phil does trust him because he's very, like, one of the people he's talking about in that rant he just went on is OIC.
Yeah,
OIC
true, yeah.
You know, it's hard to figure out who you trust. That's number one, okay? Number two, the other option would be that I play multiplayer games on day streams instead. So if I'm going to play Street Fighter 6, it's actually a daytime stream.
Oh my
If I'm going to play
God.
Modern Warfare 3 beta, it's a daytime stream. And then the night streams are reserved for the more chill, narrative-based games, because then I can pay attention more to the chats. But if that's the case, you understand what's going to happen. That means that I make way less progress in the narrative-based game. So, upcoming, just a case in point, upcoming, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Spider-Man 2. Those are games I'm going to make way less progress in because I'm playing them on night streams rather than daytime streams, you know? Say Alan Wake 2. So do I play those only as night streams? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't get, and that's what I don't understand. I need guidance. I need feedback. I want everyone's suggestions here, right? I want to know, what do you guys think? Should I actively seek to get more moderators? Is that not a good idea? Should it be that I switch the streams? Or is that not a good idea? What should I seek to do is the question, right? See, now here you go.
Why are you
Davian
asking
said,
us?
well, as a UK
We're
viewer, I don't
mostly
want to miss story-based
trolls.
games. If they're at night, 3 a.m. my time, I'll miss them. You're right. You're right. That's why I do it like that. That is actually why I told you guys, as we moved into the busy gaming season, multiplayer games would be night streams and everything else would be daytime streams. That's exactly right. So, what do I do? Now, just so you guys know, I reached out to my moderation team this morning. I have not yet checked back with them to see if anyone has responded. I actively asked them all.
How did you reach out to him, Phil? What sort of
Yeah,
way
what did you do with
I
that?
thought he didn't have a Discord and all that fucking shit. Yeah, he had. Yeah, we know he had a Discord. He just doesn't want to fucking admit it.
Would anyone be willing to step up and actually help moderate on the late night multiplayer streams? Because these have now been targeted, and people are giving, even longtime viewers and fans are contacting me and saying, yeah, don't even want to check these out anymore because they're too toxic from these idiots. You understand?
Can you imagine if someone asks for money to do it? Can you imagine? Yeah, shit, Phil, just send me $5 and I'll do it.
I mean, OIC. Oh, right. Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, he almost touched on that earlier when he was like, huh, I mean, I guess I could just like ask someone nicely. Why? Because I can't force them because I'm not going to pay them. He didn't even for a second, briefly consider the possibility of maybe paying someone to be there
Heaven
more
forbid.
often than not.
Phil's not there to
Right?
fucking give anyone money. He's meant to receive
No.
all the money.
The point of this is that you give me money, stupid.
Hey, Phil,
What are you talking about?
Thanks for letting me moderate, Phil. Here's $10. That's what he fucking expects. That's what he fucking hopes for.
Right? I mean, literally, the mod. He should just get his most highly supporters to mod for him.
Yeah.
Let's get 1 Minute Man in here. I'm sure he'd run a tight ship. He's
Oh, yeah,
very
fucking-
attentive to schedules.
Fucking Planet Jeff out there. Maybe I should start, making my mods pay money for being a mod.
It's a good idea.
Just all these fucking wrenches that's up here.
You give me
So-
the power to ban Tryon 007. I'll give you a little kickback there, buddy.
Are you not a mod?
I am, but I'm just not the special kind of mod that can ban another mod.
Alright, okay, no worries. Well, yeah, I think everyone is basically standard mod because I'm not letting anyone have that too much power. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't recommend that either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess the question is, does someone there say, yes, I can help?
You know,
Or if the
unless
answer
you
is no,
wanted
no
a
one can help,
quick
then do I look
$5
for more mods, or do
Canadian.
I take more drastic measures and swap streams? I don't know. But this is something we need to talk about now, all right? It is. It's something we actually need to actively talk about and investigate and do something about. Because I don't want multiplayer games to now have to be removed entirely from my schedule. You know how messed up that would be? Especially with, there's good games coming out that I want to play. I was genuinely surprised at how much fun I had playing Modern Warfare 3 the other night. I'm going to play it again on Saturday night and test it again on the Xbox. And I'm very interested to see if it goes well and if I want to buy it. I was thinking I was going to skip it this year, but I had so much fun, I might actually end up getting it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. Let's play it again this weekend and see, right? But yeah, if it's going to be toxic every time I play it, then maybe I don't get it.
Siege mode.
I don't
Siege mode.
Let's go.
Burger.
Hooray.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We didn't announce. You didn't announce the bingo previously from the G column there, right? Do we get the? It's a double bingo anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it's automatic as well. Keep in mind that when the bingo stuff. Oh, yeah, it's built into the bingo card.
So
the-
fancy.
You know, you press a square, it says burger, you know, and you get a whole row filled out. You get Phil saying 5 in a row. That's exciting. So there we go.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't realize it was automated. I thought it
Yeah,
was just you.
once again, it was made by MicroPython Cypher, and this, I just, you know, one, didn't ask for this to be made, you know what I mean? But this one day surprised me, mate, and at first I was very sceptical. And I sent it
That's
to
amazing.
I sent it to Prophet, says, hey, Prophet, what the fuck's this? Please examine this, please, Prophet, because I didn't know what I was looking at. I've never messed with, like, you know, Python stuff anyway before either. I had no clue what it was. But yeah, Prophet, I looked at it and said, this is amazing. Like, this is incredible.
They just sent
yeah.
you. They just sent you like an EXE.
Pretty much.
whatever?
Like, let me
That's
see if I can
pretty
find.
funny.
Yeah, basically, it's like I'm a long-term viewer, and I made something for the bingo, and I'm like, okay, and like I've never talked to this person before ever.
We're getting a Phil situation happening right now, boys. We're keylogging. Your PC's being used to farm fucking bitcoins right now, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a fucking theory originally. It's my profit. Maybe it's going nah. Let me see if I can find the start of the conversation. Just to kind of summarise what he said here. So, hey man, so I've been watching your streams for a while now, and I was like, hey, I can make a bingo game program in Python for him, so I did. Instructions are in the readme, some setups required, I hope you like it. Nice, I attached it. And that was it. So I've never talked to him before, ever, and I was like...
That's right, kind of him.
So yeah.
Or them, excuse me.
So yeah, I didn't respond at first, but instead I just basically kind of...
Nice.
Well, I wasn't sure what this fucking say. I was like, what's this? So yeah, I said that to Prophet. It says, Prophet, can you please examine this with your kind of big tech-headed brain and just make sure this is like safe? I wasn't sure what it was, but then Prophet kind of examined it and said, yes, it's amazing. So yeah, then I started talking to him and said, hey, thanks for sending this. At first I thought I wasn't sure what to think. I was honest and said, on you go.
I was going to say, I see Scots are thrifty with faith too.
Yeah, I mean, I actually said to him, I won't lie. At first I was sceptical because I wasn't sure what the hell this was, and you know, I talked to him as well. But yeah, but I had to get a bit of help with my, you know, as I said, I've never used Python before, not shit. But yeah, it's an automated card, that's what I'm saying, the bingo background as well. You can generate random pictures, not shit as well, and have sound files play. He's done
all the
amazing,
bells
mate.
and whistles right there.
Yeah, so it's an incredible gesture from him to fucking make that for him. He was, apparently made it because he was bored, whatever, and he's involved with being making things in Python anyway, and he kind of thought it was a little fun project, you know, but yeah. MicroPython Cypher, very, you know, a clever person with what he's built here, whatever. He's always asking for, you know, things as well, always asking for feedback, ways to try and improve it, not shit. And it's just one of these things.
Computer
where,
wizard.
But yeah, but he's actually working on other things as well, other detractor things as well. He's got things going on in the works, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he's a busy boy that way, but yeah, there's a very nice gift as well. So automated bingo card, very automated, and all you need to do is click a square, and it'll just have DSP say things and react to things.
No. You got, again, that's why I want your feedback. So please, leave comments on this video. Let me know what you think in chat. Email me. However you want to reach me. I'm open. You know, there's many ways you can contact me. That's why it's hilarious when people say, oh, you know, I can't contact Phil. What are you, insane?
Yes, but I want to fucking tweet you. Oh wait, no, fucking block me.
Oh, well, I'm banned from that. I want to chat in your chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
banned.
Oh yeah, I'm banned in fucking chat. Okay, wait, I'll try fucking email them. I've never got a response from the bastard. Never. I've emailed Phil a few
Crazy.
times. Never had a single fucking response ever. I don't know if he's fucking blocked my email or banned my email. I don't even know if he's ever read any of my fucking emails. Maybe I went straight to fucking spam. From I fucking know.
You're including too many attachments.
Gee, I have no idea, but this is what I'm saying though. Anytime I try to fucking talk directly to him, the only way it's fucking happened was when I was back on Twitch, back in the fucking day, and I was in his fucking chat. The times I wasn't fucking banned. That's pretty much the only time I've been able to fucking talk to him directly.
There's a million ways you can contact me. If you actually want to contact me on something
Million.
important, it's not hard to reach me. I'm an easy to find guy, okay? So please give me that feedback. And let's figure this out. Let's not
Million?
make a draft.
Million, that's right, just said million, I just noticed that myself. So there we go, million.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are 5
getting
away
there.
from a full house. And sadly, also, you need to go for like 5 minutes time or something.
I do. I think I could stand there 15 or 20. I'm good.
How
I'm
about
good.
this? Okay, let's just both just, you know, be quiet and
let's
see
just
if
do
we
it.
can get applause for you go.
Oh, okay. Subtle. Let's go.
Well, I'm just going to say, like, don't you want to
I'm
be here to
just joking.
celebrate the full house?
Yeah.
Take action soon, right? Let's talk about it a little bit. Maybe over the next couple of podcasts. Please continue to send me your feedback. We'll talk about that feedback that I receive over the next few shows. Try to determine what the best course of action here is. Maybe it's one way, the other way, or maybe it's a hybrid. I don't know. But I don't want to see multiplayer go away. I don't. At the same time, like the way the streams are now are a direct result of your feedback. People had told me, you know, back when I was on Twitch particularly, I had over moderation. There was too many moderators. They were constantly moderating. People were very upset at that, and they liked the fact that I was becoming more lax with moderation. So for the last 2-3 years, I've become way more lax with moderation, and now look what happens. Now I'm getting direct complaints. There's not enough moderation. It's like you can't win, right? It's like either way, I'm a loser. I lose no matter what. Too much, not enough. Where's the happy balance there, right? So anyway, by the way, it's funny because I also hear like other people, like people always talk about LTG, and apparently LTG has like one of the biggest lockdown chats in history over there. Like he'll just go crazy apparently with moderation, constantly moderate everyone. It's like, damn. So I probably have one of the more lax streams where people get trolled. And then it's funny too because I will address this too. This is a good time.
Phil, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm sorry for pausing again, but without a shadow of a doubt, you have got it easy. You are actually blessed to not actually have the kind of trolls that other people have. Like the fucking trolls that Wings has, for example. Can you imagine Phil dealing with that on a regular basis?
No, not possible.
He would blow his fucking head off.
Yeah, no question.
Time to address it. Every once in a while I get a newcomer who comes to my streams and I ask for feedback and they're like, well, my basic feedback is this. Why on earth do you have sub-only mode? What are you, crazy? If a newcomer comes to your stream, they want to talk right away and they have to wait 24 hours to talk on your stream. That turns off tons of people and they leave and never come back. And then I just have to respond. You really were not here during that time period when I jumped from Twitch to YouTube to see that month when I didn't have sub-only mode.
Well, he called him a fucking newcomer, so no
Yeah,
fucking
so
shit, Sherlock.
you wouldn't be, would he?
Because if you were here and you saw how insane it was wildly insane. Trolls coming in by the droves on cloned accounts that was like bot 1, bot 2, bot 3, all spamming, racist, sexist, toxic, insulting, doxing, all in the chat constantly.
All made up.
And there was no way to
All
stop
lies.
it. It was non-stop
And how is that
spam.
different
it
from
wasn't
now?
until sub-only mode that we were able to shut that shit down. And by the way, at first, it wasn't 24-hour sub-only mode. It was like 1 hour. And it continued because these losers sat there creating 20, 30, 40 accounts per hour just to spam the chat. At least when it's once a day, they realize they're only going to get one chance a day to troll.
Nonsense.
And once it's done, they got to wait another 24 hours, and they're impatient, and they don't want to wait, so they don't bother with it. You see? It does, I'm not saying that it stops all trolling. It certainly does not. But the 24-hour sub mode very, very much deters people from being active trolls, okay? If we turn to that...
I explained last night.
Yeah, your whole premise for this argument is that your chat is littered with trolls. So I don't understand how it's helping at all.
Yeah, explain the fuck out of last night, Phil, please.
Off... the floodgates would open and no one would. You think the night streams are bad now? If I turned off the sub-only mode or made it more lax, no way. The stream would be unmanageable, completely unmanageable, and no one would have a good time. You know, so there's no way that I want to do that. I think that would be like shooting myself in the foot real bad to do something like that. But that's the thing. A lot of people don't know that. You understand? A lot of people don't understand that. They think that I'm like other streamers. I'm not. I get so many trolls. The thing is, you don't really. I do, for the most part, have a pretty ordered chat. Take a look. There's been no problems whatsoever this morning with chat. Why? Because I'm here with you and I'm looking at it constantly. No one's gonna do shit, right? It's only when I look away when I'm in the middle of a game that then they take that shot, right? So I have one of the better chats from someone who's as harassed and trolled as I am. It's not that bad at all. But people don't understand that. They actually don't get it. Come to one of these night streams and see what these idiots are trying to do, and then you'll understand where I'm coming from with this and where everyone's coming from with this. I mean, people tell me they don't want to attend night streams anymore because of trolling. That's horrible. If you're not going to attend a night stream, tell me you don't want to come and support a night stream because you don't like the content. I'm not entertaining. The stream is not fun. It's a wrong...
You know, I need to fucking take a second here. I know we're trying, but I actually fucking fortunately have this open. I'm very fortunate to have this open because I believe it's timestamps.
I thought you were going to show the him doing the double jack off.
No. I'm pretty sure there's a thing here where he actually fucking goes on a banning spree. Yeah. Ake post-match banning.
So he played casualty banning spree.
Yeah, so he plays Ake, and then there's a post-match banning spree afterwards. Is it here? I think it does it here. Right. So, look at his chat right now, okay? In here. So,
let's see.
Street Fighter Love says Sunday saying so. Dude, he literally just needs to play it once, says Howard Flint. Don't get why I won't. Sunday is like Christy Yamaguchi. It's like a weird mental block. I blame you, lol, you get us in trouble. I figured it was just a joke between them, Howard Flint, whatever. So it turns and looks at his chat and then bans here. As soon as the move's done, as soon as the move is done, as soon as he knows he's about to fucking die, he immediately turns to the chat here to fucking start banning.
He's completely lost interest in playing the game at all.
So who's getting banned here and why? D-Light says, how's the input lag tonight? Nick T says, she's a very unique character.
I can't really see anything that's worth being blocked or banned here.
Look at him just stalking his chat.
The same guy. How do you want to bet the same fucking guy again? Right?
Maybe it's not this part.
Well, that's what it said in the fucking thing here.
Yeah, useless timestamp.
Ake post-match banning. Then Guile. Hold on. I have a feeling maybe after this. Where's the bans?
Maybe it's like slightly before
Where's the bans? No, that's then. Damn it.
Oh, is this Zaki? Maybe it's this Zaki.
I have been fooled and deceived.
Flummoxed. Bamboozled.
Yeah, and then blah blah blah. Post-stream cope, non-existence. Ah, I'm so annoyed. Rage Quit stops playing. DJ Smug, fucking suck. But, I'm looking at fucking wee things here. Okay, script. Otherwise, that's fucking time. Sorry. He had a section there where he fucking talked about fucking where he had he banned like 12 sub accounts. I couldn't find. That's what I wanted to fucking find.
He's not actually doing that. Like, he's not banning multiples. He's going to the one or two that he's seeing. He's investigating like their creation date, their email addresses and stuff. That's what he's actually looking at.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, back to bingo.
Game. That's one thing. If I want to fail, I want to fail because of me and my content. I don't want to fail because of outside influences like fucking trolls. That's terrible. That's a horrible reason to fail.
Good news.
And I don't want to have multiple streams
did.
now where people are telling me we're not going to come and support anymore and we're not going to come watch in a positive way because there's too many trolls. That's fucked up, So we got to fix this one way or another. We have to, all right? So let's work on it together. And the only way we're going to figure that out is feedback. So let me know. Let's brainstorm a bit. What do you guys think? If the answer is to put daytime stream...
There's something ironic about him turning to his chat and asking to brainstorm. I mean, what between all of them combined, there might be one brain in there. I don't know. But it's like asking, what idea is going to get from their fucking chat? In all honesty, what?
Like looking at a desert for a rainstorm.
Pretty much.
As multiplayer streams, that's great, but how do I do that without putting all the narrative-based games at night and now people miss out because they can't be there at night, right? If the solution is to add more moderators, if the solution is to add more moderators, then how on earth do I find people who are dependable moderators? Because I've looked, and sometimes you get these people who literally act nice.
Members, use your most dedicated members, and ask them, do you want to be a moderator? I trust you, you've been a member for like fucking 2 years now. I've known you a regular, and ask them. If you really want to be fucking nice, offer to pay them.
A year and pretend to be a whole person they're not. They've invented a fucking persona that doesn't exist. Like I said, there were 2 people outright who pretended to be women for a whole year. They had people who befriended them and thought that they were real people, and it was all fake. It was some loser behind a computer with a fake catfished persona fooling people. They made up entire stories about their personal lives and everything, and everyone bought into it. And then come to find out, they're all fakers. They were literally here all along just to sit here and try to get inside information on my stuff, and then try to basically troll and get me banned and do fucked up stuff. And none of it ever came to anything, but it's pretty pathetic to think about that this is what these fucking losers are doing, right? So how do you figure this out? I'm all ears. My ears are open.
I have to
go.
The lines
I gotta split. Have been freed. Speak to
me.
The lines are freed. I'm sorry. I do have to split. Thank you very much for having me on, Chad.
I mean, it's just being on. I know you're a busy boy. You know what I mean. So it's okay, man. But I hope you enjoyed yourself. Anyway.
It's what costs of doing business, baby. Thank you very much for having me on. I love bingo. I'm sorry that I didn't get to see a marble play, but I have stolen your marble idea for my own stream.
Yeah, you steal a lot of my fucking shit, don't you? You stole my fucking
bingo
card
really
one time as well.
You got a lot of good ones. The thing is that I am able to reach a more widespread audience because people can understand the language that I use, which is English.
Get the fuck, Gary Dick.
Okay, I'll see you later, buddy.
Have a good night, bye.
Thank you very much for having me. Bye.
Peace out. I'm flying slow for the rest of this team, I guess, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. So let's just crack on with bingo and see how fucking far we get. We're close to a full house, so let's see what we can do.
And let me know what you think. All right, I would love your feedback on this. It's just funny because every time that I try to tell people about this stuff, they don't believe me. It's documented that it happened.
Bunch of piggy bastards. Thank you very much for looking K for the super chat who says you can't trust the members because all memberships are gifted. An excellent fucking point, actually. I mean, you can trust the ultra members. There are some ultra members out there that have fucking been doing an ultra membership thing for like fucking, for a long time now. It's crazy. So yeah, but it's a good fucking point about most members being gifted. So yeah, it's actually a solid point. Yeah, we are very close to a full house, as I said. Obviously we're 7 snorts away from a free space. We're 6 burps away from a free space, and also we're trying to get 100 likes as well to get a free space too. Those could be crucial to try and get a full house. I'm amazed that Phil's not said obviously yet. It's a strange one.
Because every time that I try to tell people about this stuff, they don't believe me. It's documented that it happened. You're like, no, that's an exaggeration. People don't harass you that much. They wouldn't go out of their way that much to do it. Yeah, twice. Not once, twice. Entirely catfished invented persona. And it's like, so what do you do, right? What do you do to solve the problem? I don't know. Now here's the funny part. Pikachu Hat says, trolls probably account for 70% of your common viewer base, like on a stream. Ignore them. Don't give them clout. No, let them give you clout. But that's the problem. There's one thing if they're just here viewing. It's another thing if they're ruining the stream. And I'm getting feedback from my longtime viewers and supporters telling me these particular night multiplayer streams are ruined by them. I can't just ignore that. It's a difference between ignoring their nonsense and ignoring the fact that they're ruining particular content that I'm putting out. All right. The funny part is, if you're actually watching the on-demand videos, you're probably not aware of any of those, right? You're probably not aware of any of it at all, right? Because you don't see it. You don't see the trolling in the chat or whatever. But you might wonder, like, wait a minute. Phil just put out an entertaining Modern Warfare 3 stream. I wonder why no one supported it. This is why I'm being actively told by longtime viewers. This is why. I trust them. Sorry, I trust someone who's been watching me for years, supporting me for years, being honest with me. I believe those people.
Then make them moderators. There you go. You fucking know your moderators. You know you can trust them. So make them moderators for you. They're on those night streams. They're saying they're not happy to fucking give you money because the trolls ruin it. So make those bastards moderators then if you trust them that much.
You know? Okay. Anyway, feedback, please, because that's the only way things will improve is for you to actively tell me your honest opinions on the situation and for us to try to figure it out together, all right? So please do. Please let me know the feedback. I'm all ears. And like I said, this is not going to be a quick fix. There's no way we can quick fix this. You understand? But maybe within a few streams, we can start to brainstorm ideas, whether it is switching the schedule around, whether it is getting more mods, whether it's a combination of both. I don't know. But we need to talk about it and stop ignoring it. Because I refuse to have my content ruined by outside forces like that. Again, if I'm going to fail, tell me I'm failing because of me, right? Like, okay, I'm going to give you another piece of feedback that I received. Overnight, I had more than like 5 people directly say, don't play Lily anymore in Street Fighter 6. And I was like, wow, really? Why? And they're like, because we're watching you play. And yes, we can tell she's so hard to use. And I mean, the competitive community agrees. It's not like, oh, it's just me saying this.
Such fucking face. What the hell is this fucking face all about? What in the blue hell? Thank you very much to Yusuf for the super chat. Sorry, I keep saying Yusuf. No, Yusuf. For the super chat. I can never say his fucking name right, it's bizarre. No, Yusuf. For the super chat. It says, why did the stream get boring all of a sudden, Scott? That's a bit fucking mean. That's a bit below the fucking belt. I did the best I can. My fucking guests had to fuck off because reality came calling, you know, and all that shit. I know you don't fucking mean it, but yeah, the special guest is now. If you came here for Snood, I'm afraid Snood time go.
And yes, we can tell she's so hard to use. And I mean, the competitive community agrees. It's not like, oh, it's just me saying this. The competitive Street Fighter community agrees. Lily is one of the worst characters in Street Fighter 6. She's just so hard to use. You have to be absolutely perfect using her to win matches at a high level. And it's not going to happen. Like, after watching you play with her last night and seeing the matches you won, you played well. You got everything down. Your combos came out. But the moment that something dropped, you just lost the whole match and you couldn't do anything about it. That's not fun to watch. That's the feedback I got. That's just not fun to watch. She's too low tier to actually watch and have fun. Because the thing is, could I eventually win with Lily at the master level? I believe the answer is yes. However, it's going to take tons of practice. And I think that's the problem. People don't want to see the practice. They want to see the end result. But that's not life. In life, you have to have the practice to get the end result. You can't cheat and skip ahead, right? Well, I don't have time off streams to be grinding away at Street Fighter 6 to get better with Lily, so I can put out a master level stream where I'm just dominating. I don't have that time. I'm already here 6 days a week full-time streaming. I don't have the extra time to do that. Maybe someone else does. That's just not my life situation, okay? And what people are telling me is they don't like the practice. Like last night with Lily, just for the record, I lost an insane amount. I have the numbers. I think I won like 20 matches and I lost like 30-something matches. It was the worst ratio I've ever had. It was only like 34% wins. That's by far the worst ratio I've had besides maybe like a Dalsim stream where I did worse. Or actually, I think the initial DJ stream was actually worse than that. But for the most part, that's one of the worst I've ever had. The thing is, I was fully expecting that. I didn't think I was going to jump into Lily and all of a sudden be doing well. She's one of the worst in the game. So I absolutely knew I was going to lose, and I was going to get salty or whatever. But the thing is, I feel like the more I play with her, right? If I were to play 4 or 5 streams with her, by the end of the 4th, 5th stream, now, I've learned exactly what's working and what's not. I know a little bit more about the top tier matchups. That's the thing. I actually, yesterday, was shocked that some of the things that I was doing that I thought were safe were not. Did you know, just listen to this, Lily's best normal for combos is Crouching Fierce Punch. It's a 2-hit move, and if either hit combos, you can drive rush off of it and do a full combo. Did you know it's not safe? Did you know that if she does it from a certain range, someone could just jump and kick her right out of it? She can't recover in time to block. I didn't know that. It's her best normal. It's the one that she should be throwing out the most, and it's unsafe. So you want to talk about a low-tier character? A character who the only way that can lead to damage is an unsafe move. That's terrible. That's fucking atrociously bad. So, again, I didn't know that. So that's things I have to learn. That's things I have to learn about spacing and timing that I don't know yet. And that will get better in time. But it seems to me, people like me playing Lily when I'm winning. But if I'm losing, they don't want to see me practice and learn. They just want to see me win. Well, that's not going to happen with Lily. It just won't. She's one of the hardest characters. I say Zangief is probably just as hard to learn and play with. And maybe Dalsim as well, I would say. He's really hard. There's no way to just instantly be getting that gratification, which a lot of people want. They're used to instant gratification on the internet. They're not used to the climb. They're not used to learning, seeing people learn or grow. They just want the instant wins. That doesn't work in Street Fighter. I told you guys.
Dance, little piggy. Motherfucker won't dance. Damn YouTube. Thank you very much to Black Mage for the super chat, who says, I can't mod long-time supporters giving feedback because their voices in his head. That's a fucking brutal one, Black Mage. I hear voices in my head that telling me I need to beg they talk to me. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Phil does hear all those long-time supporters are just basically voices in his fucking head, because he basically makes up all these fucking... A lot of these, fan, emails that he fucking reads off sound like they basically fucking came from Phil's tiny mind. Because they speak a hell of a lot like DSP, don't they? All these fucking people are giving them feedback and all that shit, and they just sound remarkably like DSP, and the way he fucking talks, and the way he fucking phrases things. All these long-term fans. The silent majority. My arse.
They're not used to learning, seeing people learn or grow. They just want the instant wins. That doesn't work in Street Fighter. I told you guys, when I started playing Street Fighter 4.5 months ago, that Street Fighter will take an insane amount of time investment for me to learn it. The thing is, if I was still playing it like I was back in June, July, where I was doing 3 major streams a week, I'd probably be much better with Lillian Master. But I'm only playing a couple times a week. This is the first time I even use Lillian Master. It's going to be rough like that, So the feedback I actually got was, don't play Lily. We want more Blanca and maybe go back to Honda, but do not ever play Lily again. Now, I don't agree with that. I want to play with Lily again. But, after that feedback last night, maybe I will stay away from her a little bit. You know what I mean? Tonight, I'm going to play with Blanca on purpose because I'm doing better with him. I know he's a better character, and I want to try to maintain at least a level of entertainment by winning some matches, So, excuse me. So anyway, thank you for the feedback. Continue to send it. Let's try to attack this problem together. I think there's a lot of factors here. Number one, can some of my moderators maybe step up and come to the later streams? I won't know that till I talk to them later today. Can I maybe find some more moderators? I don't know if I can even do that on short notice and trust someone, right? Can we swap the streams around? Well, maybe I can, but then is that going to be disappointing to those who like the narrative-based games earlier? And does that mean I'm going to be making less progress in the games I'm playing because I'm playing them as my late-night streams that are shorter? There you go. Okay. All right. Now, and by the way, I'll say one final thing because it's so ludicrous. The point I'm making when I'm talking about these late-night streams is that it just seems like overall the enjoyment of them is down. The enjoyment is from trolls trolling for 2 reasons. Because I'm not doing well in a competitive game or because the support is low. So they're reveling in toxicity and negativity. That's who's enjoying the stream.
Well, that's literally, that happening on your streams has nothing to do with toxicity. You playing a game poorly is par for the fucking course. You are rarely good at fucking games these days. So yes, we can usually fucking find some entertainment from seeing you play a game poorly and pointing and laughing. You getting low support, that's just the icing on the cake, baby.
My positive viewers are telling me they're not enjoying them, okay? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because as I told you guys, I feel there's a direct correlation between level of enjoyment and the amount of support I get on a stream. If someone's enjoying a stream, they're going to be more apt to support said stream because they're having a good time and they want that good time to continue. They want to see more of those good times in the future. If they come to a late night stream of me playing Street Fighter and half the chat is a bunch of new accounts just created in the last week trolling, what is their incentive to support that stream? They want to get the fuck out of there and come back when the stream's back in order, right? That I understand. I totally get that. Because idiots like to say things like, well, I don't understand because you had a good daytime stream yesterday. You've completely missed the fucking point. That's not my point. The point isn't that yesterday was a disaster day where I wasn't supported. The point is that I want every stream to be done well so people like it and will want to support every stream. Do you not understand? I don't want to have a whole stream where I feel like it was a waste of everyone's time. Everyone's time on this planet is incredibly valuable. To me and to you, it should be. Everything we do has meaning. Right? There's not a moment where it should be wasted because we have limited time on Earth. I want you to have fun when you're on my streams, not come and be disappointed. I want to fix that problem. If that's the problem, is that there's disappointment because of trolling, I want to fix that problem, right? It's not, oh my God, you made $10. Fucking who cares? The $10 is just a symbol that people didn't enjoy it. Get it? But some people just can't understand that correlation because they're so wired in their heads about money and income and greed and shit like that. They don't get logic. They can't understand that. Then again, they don't operate their own fucking business, It would be the same as saying you operate a sandwich shop and the sandwich shop had a really good day, but then at night the entire shop was dead. Well, why was the shop dead at night? I don't want my shop to be dead at night. I want people to enjoy my product all day long. So what changed during the day to night? Figure that out, fix it, and then people can enjoy your shop all day long, correct? Why would you be happy with only people coming at the one time and not the other? You want everyone to enjoy it all day long. So as a business owner, you want to do that stuff. You want to attack these. You look for the root cause of a situation and try to improve the situation. You don't just ignore it and say, oh, there's no situation. No, you try to figure it out, right? So there you go. So let's figure it out together. I think we can. I absolutely think that we can figure this out. All right, so let's do it together. Let's talk about it. And again, feedback appreciated, required, asked for. Please give it to me. Again, so many ways to give me feedback. Leave a comment on this video, email me, talk in chat. Some people are giving me feedback now. I'm reading it and enjoying it. And thank you for that. All right, so there you go. All right, okay. Sounds good to me. Okay, I guess now what we will do is by the way, is my window open? It is, right? I don't even know. It's very quiet. It's making me feel like.
And he's up right again. Holy fuck, he's up and down like a goddamn yo-yo.
There we go. I literally gotten up and down so many times during the podcast, I don't even remember if my window was still open. Okay, let's do shout-outs. All right, we start off today with Pimpin' Pat, who re-upped his membership for 5 months and says, cheers to 5 months, have you lost weight? Overall, in the last year, yes, I have. At my heaviest over the years, I was like 240 pounds. All right, and then I've variated weight. I'd say around 2017, 2018, I was kind of getting fat again, like 220, 230. And I've adjusted my lifestyle. I don't eat as much. I don't eat as much bad food. I eat a lot of home-cooked food. I rarely eat out. And since I made those changes, I've lost a lot of weight, you know, and that's good. Like right now, I'm just around 200. Sometimes I fluctuate a few pounds above. Sometimes I fluctuate a few pounds below. It depends on the week. It depends on things in life. It depends on what I eat particularly. But I'm around that weight. My ideal weight is supposed to be 185. And I don't think I'm ever going to get there without tons of active exercise and actually actively trying to cut calories and things to get to that weight. You know, I'm at the age where my metabolism ain't so good compared to what it used to be. It doesn't just burn through stuff like it used to.
Doesn't mean you just fucking stop trying though, Phil, for fuck's sake. Look, I'm going to share something with you guys, right, which is something I'm planning to do myself. I'm a big fat bastard, right? I'm 6'4", but I'm as wide as a river Clyde. I'm a big fatty. Oh, hold on, watch. Let's just deal with this first. Yeah, you make Phil dance. It's not actually fucking fixing it this time. There we go. Phil's little dance with his fucking oddly shaped head barely fucking moves somehow. There we go. But thank you very much to Otto Insane for a super chat, who says, as a business owner, you should be able to budget. You'd think so, wouldn't you? For somebody that's responsible for their own business, you know, you'd think Phil should be able to fucking, especially a 15-year business owner, you'd think Phil would be a lot better at budgeting by now, but then again, there's another guy that bankrupted himself by fucking moving across the country without a real plan of how to fucking sustain that kind of lifestyle. But going back to what I was fucking saying, though, Phil's talking about his fucking weight, and by the way, I'm betting £150 of that fucking weight is mainly Phil's fucking oddly shaped head. Phil's like this kind of weird person where he's got fucking noodle arms, where he's got fucking no muscle mass whatsoever, ever, and yet he still looks like a wee fatty. But going back to though, me, like, a couple of years back, I was working hard on losing weight. I went, so my weight, at its worst, my worst ever weight, fucking like a decade ago, was like 28 stone. That was just, you know, it was fucking terrible. And so, but a couple of years ago, I was like fucking like 25, 20, you know, maybe about 25, 26 stone, and I was thinking, this is fucking ridiculous, you know, I need to try and lose weight. I managed to get myself down to like 22 stone in the space of a year or so, you know. I went to the gym and all that shit, you know, I was just trying to watch and I don't eat too much shit. Basically, the main thing I was doing was fucking going to the gym and just trying to be more active in general, you know. And, the super chat Phil got there was a super sticker, by the way. So that someone sent a super sticker, someone's asking what's that super chat, but yeah. So, basically, I've got a plan of attack coming up for myself and for my own personal well-being. Even though I'm like fucking like, you know, I'm going to be like fucking 37 in December, you know. So I'm getting old myself. I'm a few years behind DSP in terms of age. But at the same time though, I need to fucking make sure, I need to fucking make myself healthier, you know. Being this fucking fat and heavy is no good for me. You know, so I need to make sure I'm fucking active. So, conscientious effort, I'm not going to work from home. Starting near the end of the year, starting next year, I'm going to make sure I'm going to be working in Glasgow in the city centre. I'm going to be working in the office. So by already, I'm going to be more active by just fucking getting myself to work. You know, not just rolling out of bed and just fucking working. You know, right here. You know, I can actually fucking make myself be more active by fucking getting myself to the office. Also plan to join a gym. And work. So I'll finish my story because I'm almost done. So I've got a situation where my work is actually right across the road from my gym. You know, so my plan of attack would be get there early. If I get to my work early, but I go to the gym, and then right from there I go across the road and get fucking showered and not shit, and then I can start work. That way it forces me, if I it's that kind of thing, you know, if you fucking do a thing where you want to work first, then go to the gym, but if you finish work, you can't talk yourself out of going to the gym, because you're like, I'm knackered from work, I won't bother. If I go to the gym first though, it forces me to fucking do the gym. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, long story fucking short, I'm planning on trying to improve myself. I'm planning on trying to fucking lose some weight again. You know? And it's one of those things where it's like, I don't even know if it's like, I know a lot of you are thinking who fucking cares, you know what I mean? But at the same time though, I feel like sharing information with you. Phil Burnell's given up on himself. It sounds like. Remember the fucking power walking saga? That lasted what, fucking 2 walks? Didn't really stick to the fucking plan. This is why I think Phil's fucking diabetic as well, because I see the fucking lack of muscle and the fucking atrophy in his fucking body. And it reminds me of like what I saw in my fucking old man. My old man was diabetic as well, and I saw him fucking waste away. Because he fucking was diabetic and was fucking struggling to handle it and all that shit. So yeah. So that's kind of one of the reasons, so yeah. But yeah, for me personally, I'm trying to fucking... I have a plan. But the big problem is the willpower to fucking do it, essentially. I need to wake up earlier, you know, it's just getting myself in there early and just trying to fucking put in the hard work and effort and all that shit. But I genuinely believe I really need to fucking do something, and this is what I'm fucking doing. I'm trying to be a bit proactive about it, you know. I'm trying to fucking make sure. And it's one of these things as well. Maybe I'll do a fucking thing where I'm actually, you know, giving updates from my members. You know what I mean? I might do some like monthly members update thing for it or something to kind of show the progress of how it's fucking going. Me try to fucking lose fucking weight. I need to lose several fucking stone. I am an unhealthy fucking size. I'm 6'4", as I said. It doesn't look as bad because I'm so fucking tall, but I'm a big fat heavy bastard. I need to lose some weight. Phil though is basically just giving up. He's using fucking things like his own schedule, which he's in charge of, to fucking not even bother putting in the effort anymore to try and fucking be healthier. He looks so unhealthy every single fucking day. The sun barely fucking has his skin every fucking day, like a fucking vampire. He fucking power walked for fucking like 2 or 3 times. I mean, I fucking never heard the end of it, and never heard of it happening ever again because it was too cold or too wet or something to fucking power walk. I don't know. Remember the fucking exercise? They bought an exercise bike, remember? And Kat broke it. Because she is the breaker of all fucking things in that fucking home. Anyway, thank you very much for Black Matrix Super Chat, who says, I'm going to send some heavy hitters to hit that goddamn sandwich shop. Yeah, Phil in his fucking sandwich shop. Phil loves fucking using sandwich shops as a fucking example. It really fucking is. But anyway, yeah. That's my personal wee bit of story. Phil's fucking told me his own fucking weight, not shit, and he's fucking trying to say, I need to fucking, my ideal weight's 185, but I don't know if I can do it. I need to fucking put in more effort. He is giving up on himself, let's be honest here. But yeah, Phil used to be worse, definitely, back in the fucking day. Yes, his health was worse in terms of how he looked, you know, he was a wee fucking chubby boy. But these days, it certainly does not fucking look healthy. No fucking way can you say that Phil Bonnell looks healthy. He looks emaciated, not shit, you know what I mean? He's got his arms are all fucking noodly, but the gut is still heavy, and he's still got the man bibs there, you know? He's got a kind of fat gut, but he looks unhealthy. He's lost weight, but it's no fucking fat, he's lost muscle. But yeah, for me personally, I know what I need to fucking do. I know what I need to fucking do. But it's about whether I can be fucking bothered, essentially. But the fact that I'm telling you guys about it means that you guys can maybe hold me a bit accountable as well. You know what I mean? The fact that I've shared that with you guys means you guys can fucking make sure I don't become a lazy bastard again. Anyway, back on the bingo.
We're going to get there without tons of active exercise and actually actively trying to cut calories and things to get to that weight. You know, I'm at the age where my metabolism ain't so good compared to what it used to be. It doesn't just burn through stuff like it used to. So, but the thing is, I've cut out a lot of the things in my life that would be considered high calorie, fatty things. I rarely eat a dessert. I rarely eat candy or anything like that. Almost never, right? Dinners. Most dinners these days are either chicken, turkey, low fat content. And that's, you know, that's pretty much all I eat. You know, just this week, like what did I eat this week for dinner? Tonight we're having baked chicken. Last night we had a tortellini soup that had chicken sausage, but it did have tortellini with cheese.
We have them tomorrow, Phil.
So that probably had some fat content. Earlier this week we had an Italian bake, and it was pasta, so that's dense carbs, but it also had chicken sausage in it, so low fat content in the chicken sausage of that bake. And that's what I mean, like by substituting things that are way lower fat content or way lower calorie content. You know, when I buy ingredients, I always buy the one what has the low sodium, what has this, what has that cuts down those ingredients that are bad for you. You know, I always go for that. And I drink seltzer water all day long. Am I drinking soda? Am I drinking an energy drink full of sugars? No, I'm drinking seltzer water. That's what I drink all day. You know, twice a day I have a cup of coffee. I don't drink a soda. You know, so I've cut most of those excessive calories and fat out of my diet, and it got me down. Am I skinny? No, by no means am I skinny. But man, I have way less weight than I used to be, and it's great. I'm seriously, I wake up now and I feel energetic most days. I feel like I jump out of bed, I'm raring to go. I don't feel like a slug that feels like shit, which I used to. I used to feel like that all the time when I was too heavy, and now I don't feel like that anymore. I'm excited for the day. I think a lot of people underestimate that, like people who are overweight, they don't understand that maybe the reason why they feel depressed or why they're feeling bad about themselves is because they just don't have energy, because the weight makes that happen. I used to be like that. I wake up like, oh my god, I feel like shit. I roll out of bed now, my legs hurt, and I can barely move around the house. This is not good. That's how I felt. And then, you know, once I finally found ways to make myself, I started feeling good about myself. Wait, I have energy? I'm not in pain. I don't feel it. My back's not killing me today. I can actually move around and do shit. You know, and then you get motivated to do other stuff. Hey, I feel good today. Let me do some exercise. Let me go and clean a part of my house that normally I wouldn't have cleaned, but I feel like I'm up to it because I have energy today. And next thing you know, you got some good stuff going in your life. It goes hand in hand. It compiles, you know. My life has gotten better since I lost that weight, and now I'm more, you know, more energetic for everything going on, and I really enjoy it. Okay. Continuing on. Hold on a second here. Lord Prince Albert did a super chat this morning. Was Gorilla Pimp one of the scumbags? He was funny. I have no idea. Gorilla Pimp was a weirdo. Like, he would come on some streams and be, now the sun's coming out again. He would come on some streams and he'd be totally positive and fun, right? And then all of a sudden, he would show up and be like a toxic jerk. And you don't know what's going on. Like, how's he feeling today? If he's in a good mood, he's a nice guy. And if he's in a bad mood, he just wants to be a jerk trolling everyone, including me and others. It's like, what is going on here? So I don't know. I think eventually he got banned and unbanned and banned and unbanned. At one point, you lose track. You don't give a shit anymore, right? Cursed Nothic. Did I say your name correctly? did a super chat, thank you. He says, you got to profit off your trolls. Install text-to-speech super chats and let the trolls pay to hate. You'll be laughing all the way to the bank. And here's the difference between me and other content creators, all right? You're right. I could laugh all the way to the bank at the expense of putting out positive, meaningful content. I refuse to have my content ruined and have the quality of the content degraded and changed for personal benefit. I years ago could have done that. Years ago, I could have implemented toxic shit, trolling shit in my content, right? I could have changed to be like every other YouTuber and constantly slamming everyone else and criticizing everyone else doing drama content, and I would have been good at it too. I know I would have been good at it, because back in the day, I inadvertently would put out a video, not knowing the repercussions it would have, and it would reverberate across the internet because I said something about a gamer or content creator, right? And I decided not to do that. So I don't want to do that. That's not the kind of guy I am. I want people to come to my content and enjoy and have a good, relaxing time. We can share our opinions and our love of video games together. We can have a nice social interaction on a podcast. That's what I want. I don't want people to come to DSP Gaming to see what's the new hottest toxic drama today. Who can we slam? Who can we insult? Oh, what will they say about Phil today? What ridiculous thing will be said about Phil? But he'll make money, so it's funny. But, you know, no. I refuse to have my content...
Thank you very much to... let's scroll here. Sorry, okay. Blackmage. Thank you very much to Blackmage for a super chat, who says, just stop being depressed, fatties. To be fair, as long as I'm... Okay, so for me, it's not about depression for me, you know, like, I mean... It's like, it's one of those kind of things, like, a couple of years ago, I was doing so good with the fucking weight loss stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I went from like 25 odd stone, 26, I went to 22 stone, and it was at Christmas time, and I thought to myself, I'm going to give myself a wee break for Christmas. You know, it's Christmas time, I've done well with the weight loss, gonna have a little break, you know what I mean? And then we'll start again come January. That break didn't stop. That break was permanent. I stopped fucking trying after that. So, yeah, but yeah, I'm thinking from a bit more on fucking, you know, sake, you know, like... And when I was younger, definitely it was a fucking depression thing about being the size I was, whatever. But these days, it's more about trying to think about long term. Like, I just know it's not good for me being the size I am. So yeah, as I said, I have high ambitions for myself about trying to fucking, and I've got a plan to fucking go for as well. But it's whether I've got the fucking willpower to fucking go through and carry it on is another thing entirely. But if I fucking, as I said, if I'm held accountable by you guys, maybe it'll fucking encourage me to fucking not be a lazy bastard. You know, that's a good thing. So that's the way I see that anyway. But yeah, of course, I mean, I'm so tempted to make a bad joke at Blackmage's expense. I don't want to, but at the same time, I do want to because I think it's kind of funny. I think Blackmage would see a sense of humour in me saying that he lost some weight by getting something cut off his body. Keep in mind that Blackmage doesn't, you know, it feels mean to say that because it's true, but at the same time, I feel like Blackmage would be able to roll with that and say that's kind of, you know, a good one. I feel mean at the same time for saying that because that was obviously fucking not optional, but yeah. I'm a bad person. I'm a very bad man. I do apologise.
Make the bad man stop.
What will they say about Phil today? What ridiculous thing will be said about Phil? But he'll make money, so it's funny. But, you know, no. I refuse to have my content ruined for these people just for personal gain, right? I mean, if you haven't had any examples of this year, right, how I refuse to cash in on drama. I'm not going to be on a fucking Keemstar podcast for $50,000.
Shut the fuck up. You tried to fucking start your own drama with LTG. You were desperate to try and bait LTG into fucking playing you at Street Fighter. And he told you, aye, pay me money and I'll fucking do it. And you fucking just sat there and bitched and whined and moaned and tried to mock him and trying to egg him on. You tried your best to manufacture your own fucking drama. And he didn't give a shit.
I'm not going to be interviewed for $5,000 to talk about drama topics. I refuse. I don't play that. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm here to put out specific content, curated content for my audience, and that's all I care about. I don't care about the whole personal gain aspect of it. All right? Wiley Coyote re-upped his membership for 14 months, saying 672 for moderator. 672 does not want to be a moderator. Okay? He doesn't. He does not want to be a moderator here. You can stop saying dumb shit like that. Because I will be honest. I think when people say shit like that, oh, I nominate this person for mod, this person for mod. No. That's not for you to decide. That's for them to say, hey, I feel like maybe I'd like to do this, and then they volunteer. That's not for you to put their name forward. In fact, I find that offensive. You know, you gotta understand something, especially when you have, sadly, a troll element that follows you around the internet. Anyone who's a moderator for someone like me is a target. The fucking trolls go after them. That's not right. So now you're nominating someone to be a target. Wow, do you feel good now, Wiley Coyote, or do you feel like an asshole? Because honestly, you should feel like an asshole. I know you're kind of joking, but still, it's not funny. Like, if people want to do it, they'll do it. But don't freaking be a jerk about it, right? Like, don't try to put someone's name forward and pressure them to do something they don't want to do, okay? All right. Pikachu Hat did a super chat. What if we do a few retro RPG streams like Quest 64? Trolls hate those. True supporters, that's funny. Trolls hate those. True supporters stay nice and chill, work with the Chrono Trigger. You're right. You want to know why it worked? Because I'm playing Chrono Trigger, I can actually pay attention. So when the trolls did, oh, they tried. They tried to derail Chrono Trigger, and they just look like assholes. The truth is, when trolls come to those streams, everyone there who's positive just ignores them. They come with their fucking 10, 20 clone accounts, and it's dumb. Everyone's like, nah, nothing's going on. And then I go, ban, 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 and we're all good, and we just move right on. Everyone just knows to ignore the, it's like, ignore the loser who's in the room, and he's going, look at me, everyone, hey, look at me, come on, look, woo, 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 woo. And he's going like this, and everyone goes, that's just fucking Ned, he's a moron. He just fucking sits there, does it all day long, just ignore him, he'll go away. And then he does, because he don't pay attention to the fucking idiot in the corner. That's exactly what it was during those streams. The problem is, I can't take care of it when I'm playing the multiplayer games, you know? I'm not actively looking at the chat constantly, I can't take care of it, you know? Lord Prince Albert did another super chat. What if you host a tribunal segment on live stream where chat will decide if we should ban certain viewers? 672's time has finally come. No, I don't think we're not going to be doing tribunal streams anytime soon. Maybe in the future. Maybe I'll take your feedback into consideration. Maybe we will have the tribunal soon. Perhaps it will be time for ultimate judgment. I know he's joking, by the way. What the heck is going on, man? All right. All right, we got a few tips to shout out today. Let's see here. First tip of the day. From Lady, who tipped $4.20. I don't like the new Modern Warfare 3, but the streams are a good time. Cheers. I hope to catch more in the future. Cool. Yeah, I would say I just had a genuinely good time playing it. And I know that's weird, but I really did. And I think it's because, for me, it's a throwback to the days when I really, really loved Call of Duty. And having those maps, it felt like that fun was back. Now, of course, the fucking game has the stupid magic turret that pushes crazy sound waves through walls and shit. It's not going to be balanced or fun. It's going to be stupid. But the fact that it has that nostalgia factor, I think, is what pushed it over the edge to be fun for me. And that's why I really liked that beta. And, you know, maybe you won't personally find it fun to play, but maybe you'd find it fun to watch me play. I don't know. I've enjoyed it. So I hope that you've enjoyed it as well, and I'm looking forward to playing it again this Saturday night. Second tip of the day, a $5 tip. Came in from Dan the Man. He says, hey, Phil, what's going on? Dan, it's good to see you, and thank you for the support. I really appreciate that. You know, especially during streams where it's kind of slow, and you tip, and I appreciate that very much. So thank you for that, Dan. Biggest tipper of the day. Let's get him on the leaderboard here. Okay. Oh, no. Radical Jaws just did a super chat, and he said, oh, I can't talk until tomorrow. I accidentally unsubbed. That sucks, Radical Jaws. That stinks. Hold on. Hold on one second. I clicked the wrong thing. Shit. Hold on. I was going to try to do something, and I clicked the completely wrong thing. Is this the right thing? No. This is the thing. Okay, hold on. Wait, this is not the right menu. Hold on. See, I'm in the wrong spot. Here we are. Okay. Now, I wonder if that just worked. I'm going to double check. That's the wrong menu. Again. How'd I get to the wrong menu again? Radical Jaws, try to talk in the chat right now. If you're still here. Are you still here? If you're still here, try to speak in the chat right now. Crap, did it not work? I guess it didn't work, huh? Shit. Because there's an ability. Maybe he left. Maybe he left then. Because there's an ability to make someone who you trust an approved chatter. Okay? And what that means is that even if they're not subbed. Actually, you know what? Maybe it doesn't overcome that. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I think you can make someone an approved chatter, and that essentially means that they should be able to chat without any limitation. But actually, maybe it doesn't work. Because I don't know if I've ever tested it in this method before.
I have had enough.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to look like you, dude. I mean, you're a fucking snitch. Everybody hates you. Who would want to...
Nobody wants to look like a snitch.
Nobody fucking asking, dude. You're yes, getting shot down left and right. Nobody wants to look like you. And we don't give a fuck about you, motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to look like you. Shit.
That's what I'm
saying. So DSP, shut the fuck up!
Alright, you notice Ben's respectful and you're not.
Shut the fuck up!
It's been 6 months. Damn, dude.
Well, sorry, Radical Jaws. I did make you an approved chatter, but sadly you can't talk. I'm sorry, man. I tried. I guess I thought it would be a workaround, but it didn't work. Oh, well. I tried my best. Sorry about that. I guess you have to chat tomorrow. That really sucks. I'm sorry about that. But, you definitely understand why we need this thing in place. You're a regular, and you understand these idiots with the dumb shit that they do. I received a $1 tip. Hold on. Let me get Radical Jaws on the leaderboard. Thank you, Radical Jaws, for those super chats. Okay. Oh. So I got a dollar tip, but again, I think people completely misconstrue what I'm saying. What this person is saying is, if you have a good daytime stream, then you shouldn't care what you make on the night stream. You've missed the point. You have missed the point. You understand? Here's the point I'm making. Is, again, I keep telling you this and saying this, and some people misconstrue it because you know why? They want to believe the toxic negative thing. I want you, for one moment, I want you to clear your mind. I want you to pretend like my detractors don't exist. I want you to pretend like I'm just saying something fresh for the very first time. Okay? Pretend like there's no other factor involved. And I know that's incredibly hard to do, to have a clear mind and just think clearly about something. All right? My philosophy on content creation that has worked for 15 years, all right, is that if you're making positive and fun content for your viewers, and if your viewers are enjoying the content, they will reciprocate by supporting said content. Now, that will not necessarily happen every single time. There will be some extenuating circumstances. It's like people have said, there's going to be a slow time every once in a while. That's fine. I get that. I totally understand that. But in general, from someone who's operating a stream and a business, all right, my goal is to put out entertaining enough content for you guys during the course of any given day, all right, that I can make you entertained, and you entertained enough that you'll want to support that content because you liked it so much, you want to see it continue, all right? At face value, that statement is correct, right? So it stands to reason. If you're here for a daytime stream and you're having a really good time and you support it, great. If you're here for a nighttime stream and it's a completely different game and you enjoy it and you're here and you support it, great. If there's a stream that doesn't get support, you'll wonder why. What was the reason? What was the root cause? Could it have just been one-off bad situation? Yes, it could be. But the feedback I'm receiving is that it's not. That there's a pattern with these late-night multiplayer streams, and that's what we're trying to figure out. But when you say something to me like, oh, well, your daytime stream did really well with support, so you shouldn't even care about your nighttime stream, and I'm offended that you do. That's absolutely ridiculous. You've missed the point. I'm not complaining that the support was low all day. No one said that. My goal is to make every stream entertaining enough for you that you enjoy it and that people will reciprocate with support. Do you understand? That's the point. If I have a stream where basically it's very slow, it makes me feel like I failed. It makes me feel like I've done a bad job. I'm supposed to be giving you content you like and you want to continue. So why on earth would I be happy with a slow stream? I shouldn't be. I should be upset that I failed somehow, and I want your feedback on how to improve that stream. It's a moot point that over the course of the day, it was a good day. Did I say last night, oh my God, I had a slow Street Fighter stream, going out of business? That's it.
You kind of said it was pathetic. You said it was terrible. So, yeah, you kind of did imply that.
World is ending, sky is falling, no one said that. You want to know who said that? My fucking detractors. So stop listening to them. No one said that. There's a difference between being very business-minded, matter-of-fact, want to support, or excuse me, want to create entertaining content you want to support, versus, oh my God, this is awful. Now he's going to be e-begging all day. No one's e-begging. No one. The world didn't end because I had a slow Street Fighter stream last night. I want to know why I had that slow stream so I can improve for the better for you. I want to make myself better. But it's weird because if I say that, people always say, no, that's not what you really mean. Yes, it is. Just because you're a shitbag and all you believe is toxic shit so you can make toxic content about me doesn't make what you say true. I'm telling you I want to improve my business. I want things to do good. At every stream. I want...
Phil, don't be fucking naive. Come on, Phil. Let's be fucking real here. Support for you generally fucking relies on you being whaled. When's the last time you had actually a very... Lies of P had a couple of good streams for you. We had regular contributions by supporters, and not all of them were fucking massive whale tips as well. You had a reasonable number of contributions from people watching you play that game. That's very few and far between though, Phil, for you. Most of the fucking time, you rely heavily on a very generous fan giving you like a $40 tip, $50 tip, $100 tip, just to appease you and make you feel happy and content. Otherwise, that would also be a fucking disaster of a fucking stream, without them carrying it. You got 1 minute man effectively getting you halfway to the fucking tier 1 goal, all by himself in a day stream, just by that. So Phil, you really need to fucking understand that you rely more on individuals' generosity rather than the collective group's generosity. It's like if me trying to fucking say an amazing fucking stream because one person gave me $100. It's like, are you sure? But nice to fucking get that kind of money, of course. But at the same time, though, I'd be like, well, only one person gave me money. I'd be like, I'm thankful for it, but no one else wanted to. So am I doing something that's not disappointing them? Phil doesn't think like that though. No, it's not got that mentality where it's like, only one person gave me this massive fucking contribution. No, the one big massive contribution makes that a meaningful fucking stream for him. That's the criteria for it, He never fucking thinks, why am I not having like so many fucking people give me like, contributions or whatever. This stream for, tonight for me, I feel, has been quite a really good one because a lot of people have been talking to me. A lot of people have been going back and forth. And yes, I've had quite a few super chats as well, and I'm very thankful for them. You know, sometimes you don't get streams which are that kind of busy when it comes to, you know, super chats. Sometimes you do. You just gotta roll with the fucking punches, not shit. It's simple. But I don't fucking make that a fucking talking point on my fucking content. If people are having a good time, they're having a good time. Simple as that. If people want to give, they'll give. Simple as that. Although it's like, I need to fucking brainstorm here. Multiplayer, trolls and multiplayer, the reason why I'm not getting support. He needs a fucking reason, he needs an excuse. And the simple fact of the matter is, most times his fans don't care about giving him money. Not the money he demands anyway. They're happy to throw him like $5, $10, like most fucking supporters would want to do for most fucking content creators. But because he's expecting and demanding $50, $60, $70, $80, $100, like, there's not many people in Phil's little community that are willing to whale him. And he's never failed to really appreciate that, I think. He's never managed to actually acknowledge that properly.
Every stream to be great. And I'm not satisfied when I have streams like that aren't. I had a Modern Warfare 3 stream and then a Street Fighter stream, and they were the same. They were both late night multiplayer streams. I said, how did they both do badly? Let's figure this out. I asked, and I got useful feedback.
But that fucking Call of Duty stream was fantastic for you, though. Aside from the fucking tips you received that fucking day. You had high attendance, high engagement, high interactive chat. You had a lot of people there for a night stream enjoying themselves. You were enjoying yourself. There was nothing to merit toxicity or troll antics. There was nothing to indicate that. But it was a slow stream for you, so you think it's a disaster. Every single other criteria was ticked in terms of you trying to say what makes a successful stream. Everyone was having a good time. You were having a good time as well. You're doing well, especially at the end of Call of Duty. But because the money wasn't there, you're calling it a disaster stream. You're calling it a nightmare. You're saying it's fucking terrible. You're saying it's something fucking wrong. The only criteria that matters to you, Phil, is the tips money that comes in for that particular stream. Let's be real.
I didn't ask that question, I wouldn't have gotten the feedback I just got that was going to allow me to improve my content. So wouldn't you rather have me ask the question and get the feedback so we can improve? Or should I just be grateful for everything so much that I never asked for improvements and therefore we just sit here and just accept it all? Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm not taking offense at what you're saying in your tip. You're approaching it from the wrong direction. It's not about how much I made. How about this? How about this? Everyone stop fucking counting dollars. All right? Stop. You want to know who does that? A fucking nosy, intrusive scumbag who wants to say, look at every dollar someone made on a stream. Where did it go? What did it do? Stop.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Hey, unrelated note. Shout out to Piece of Peace and his tips tracker. Don't know what made me think of Piece of Peace at that moment in time, but shout out to Piece of Peace and his tips tracker. He needs to update it, by the way. I know he's probably a busy boy, but still, update that bastard. Yeah, big shout out to Piece of Peace and his robust tips tracker.
Stop with that fucking toxic ass mentality. Stop it. It's not helping anything. It's actually making things worse. Because when you have that mentality, all you care about is what this says down here, rather than what's the fucking 99% of the stream up here.
Piece of Peace is on holiday. Okay, I'll let him off then. I'll let him off. Wardog says that Piece of Peace is on holiday. Fair enough. It's a well-earned holiday, okay? It's a well-earned holiday. I hope he has a great time. I hope he doesn't even think about DSP until he gets back.
Right? Who cares about this fucking bar down there? You should care about what's up here. Right?
Wardog thinks that Phil said, didn't he say hate to say it? When did he say that? I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know when he said it. If he said it, when did he say it? I don't mind rewinding a little bit just to see. But, yeah, it's... Rewind 30 seconds, no problem, no problem. I'll rewind... It's probably more than 30 seconds because I'm like 1.5 speed, but yeah.
I'm taking offense at what you're saying in your tip. You're approaching it from the wrong direction. It's not about how much I made. How about this? How about this? Everyone stop fucking counting dollars. All right? Stop. You want to know who does that? A fucking nosy, intrusive scumbag who wants to say, look at every dollar someone made on a stream. Where did it go? What did it do? Stop with that fucking toxic ass mentality. Stop it. It's not helping anything. It's actually making things worse. Because when you have that mentality, all you care about is what this says down here, rather than what's the fucking 99% of the stream up here. Right? Who cares about this fucking bar down there? You should care about what's up here. Right? So why?
Well, don't have the bar then, Phil. So, nobody's allowed to fucking ask questions about Phil in terms of money. No one's allowed to pay attention to Phil. He doesn't want his own fans to pay attention to the money he gets. All he wants from them is the money, not to ask questions as to how much money. Also, I did rewind Wardog for like 30 seconds. Couldn't hear it, but maybe I didn't go back far enough. I'm not saying you're wrong, it's just that I didn't see anyone tag me in chat, for example, to say he said it. You know, and I missed it myself. Sorry, but I don't want to fucking stall too much because I know we're running quite fucking late though.
Why is it a concern? Who cares? In truth, How did you even know that I had a good day yesterday on the Assassin's Creed stream? Were you there? No, you weren't. Because I know you are. I know you weren't there. Yet you were on the late stream, right? You watched the...
You may have watched on demand. What a paranoid little fucking freak. Imagine fucking singling someone out. What, were you there for an extra day stream? No, you weren't. I know you weren't fucking there. You may have watched on demand for all you fucking know, Phil. You fucking paranoid freak. You're allowed to fucking pay attention to every single viewer that stops by your fucking shitey gameplay streams, but they're not allowed to fucking evaluate you and how much you fucking spend and how much you fucking get. Thank you, Prophet, for the super chat who says, don't worry about every dollar while complaining about not making the money. Exactly, it is ridiculously. He pisses me off so much. And I cannot rant. I cannot keep ranting about him.
Were you there? No, you weren't. Because I know you are. I know you weren't there. Yet you were on the late stream, right? You watched the detractor video that said, oh, he did good on the first stream, bad on the late stream, but he wasn't happy. You watched the detractor video. Stop it. Just fucking stop. You're hurting yourself and you're dumbing your fucking brain cells down to a dunce level, listening to their toxic shit. No one gives a fuck about what they said.
Phil, it is literally a statement of fact that you made $100 in a day stream and $12 in a night stream. Us saying that information to people is not an act of aggression against you. It is literally a statement of fact of what happened for you during your day yesterday streaming to people on the internet. You are acting like this is some sort of strange attack on you because people are literally fucking saying how much money you made on 2 different streams.
I want my content to be good for you on every single stream. If I didn't ask the question last night, I would have known that that's the problem. That actual regulars are staying away from these late night streams because of the level of trolling. They don't want to put up with that shit. Now I know. If I didn't ask, I would have known. And we never would have tackled it. I should have just, oh, I'm just happy with how the day stream went. Oh, well, let the night streams go to hell. No, that's not how you operate a business. It's just not. All right? So, there you go, and I hope that you understand where I'm coming from. And again, I don't take offense at what you're saying. I do feel like you are personally taking it from the wrong toxic perspective, probably because of outside influences. And that's not a good way to go through it. It's just not. You'll always see it through their very messed up, skewed perspective, and you'll never actually understand what I'm trying to do here and make content good for everyone. You'll never believe that. You'll just think, oh, where's the dollar signs, right? You're out of your mind. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. If anything, again, in the last year, have I not shown you all that that's not what I'm all about? How many opportunities have presented themselves to do toxic content for money, and I've refused them? I don't want that. So why would you then believe that I'm upset about a stream where I made $10 when I could have made $50,000 and I turned it down? It is nonsensical. You'd have to be a moron to think that, but again, they're morons.
I love how Phil was now of the impression that he turned down $50,000. Phil Burnell before has claimed that there was never an offer on the table for him to accept $50,000. Remember, his defence of the situation in Neil and Keemstar was that there was never an offer of $50,000. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. Now, all of a sudden, there was an offer of $50,000. He cannot keep his narrative straight. He cannot fucking keep this tale that he gives to his audience fucking straight. He is always fucking going back and forth and contradicting himself on a regular fucking basis. Phil, when you lie so much, how is anyone meant to take you seriously?
That's why they say that shit. Okay.
And again he stood up. Again!
I can't find the balance. I cannot find the balance of blinds today. The blinds, I just can't find it. It's too bright, it's too dark, and it's not. There's too many loud sounds outside. I can't find it. Okay. Jade, I hope you feel better. Man, your allergies been killing you, Jade, huh? You must have some really bad allergies, right? It's bad. I'm sorry. I hope you recover. I do. Okay. Someone tipped $1 and said, I think that 90% of chat is LARPers and trolls has been going on for years. You know, you very well may be right, but I know for a fact that I do have, a good crowd of regulars who enjoy what I do and support it, or else I wouldn't be here, right? Anyone who's of this insane mindset that the vast majority of people who support me are my trolls, you're completely misguided. That's completely wrong. There are people who've been around for a long time, people who come by daily and enjoy the content, and that's who are supporting it. Someone coming on here and throwing, $1 super chat to say something dumb. That's not what keeps me going, man. That's ridiculous, 90% is just ridiculous. I would, on any given day, maybe you could argue like half the casual viewers who come by the stream are just here to just observe and troll. But there's no way that you can argue that I would have a business that operates if the vast majority of people here were just idiots. You want to know the truth? Yeah, there's people like that for sure. But you notice their content is nothing like mine at all. You know who I'm talking about, right? The people who have to pull stunts, who have to do the drama shit constantly. Yeah, those are the people we're talking about. I don't do that. I'm here because people like what I do. I wouldn't be here otherwise. Trust me. I received a $20 tip.
From 1 minute man. Oh, wait a second. I think I'm joined by Prophet. Prophet, are you there, pal?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you got something you wanted to say?
I got something that I need to say here. Now, I wanted to ask Steve about this. I want to sit down and talk with Steve about this before he went in for surgery, but I just didn't have the opportunity. I am 100% under the belief that Phil is schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic? As in, like, multiple personalities?
Not multiple personalities or anything like that. I honestly think Phil had a mental breakdown years ago, and we're seeing the de-evolution of that mental breakdown, because like you see him getting up constantly to change the blinds, shut the window, then come back and just go into a massive rant about money, but it's not about money, but it's about money, but it's not about money. And then he comes up with all these conspiracies. Now, I had an uncle who passed away a couple of years ago from lung cancer. He was schizophrenic. And I find a lot of similarities between him and Phil. Like, it's to the point where he's going off on these crazy tangents. Like there's paranoia that the trolls are in the chat and they're causing people not to tip. Well, that's factually not true. Yeah, there are some of us that we do LARP in his chat. I have 10 fucking sock accounts in chat at all times.
There you go.
But at the same time, it's like, we don't go in there, we don't use racial slurs, we just call Phil out on his bullshit.
No, you lurk essentially when you fucking strike, when you fucking need to, but for the most part, you don't really bother, I guess. You're just there.
Like, Phil had what, like, even as the stream started last night, he was like at 380 users or viewers, and he was at like 450. But we were all on Anne's chat. We were all watching Anne's stream.
Most attractors do. Most attractors stick to the tractor streams because it's usually a lot more fun in there.
Yeah, like it's not that we're causing the loss in tips. Now, there is probably some truth to that, because there probably are people breaking Pignosis, being like, yeah, I'm noticing this, right? And like just now, like he said, he's like, don't count every dollar. But you're in this rant because you didn't make money on the stream.
It's
you're
crazy,
telling people not to count the dollars, but you're counting the dollars and telling them, why didn't you support? Oh, it must have been the trolls. Whenever there's an issue, it's the trolls.
It always is, but always the eternal fucking boogeyman, really. It really is that situation. Forever going to be the fucking boogeyman.
And just these mannerisms and everything that he comes up with is just, it looks to me like paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah, it could be a good shout.
That's what my uncle was like. And it's just like, and I'm just looking at him, I'm looking at how he just operates, and the way he looks, it just screams paranoid schizophrenic.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's an interesting take, for sure. And also, you found correlations between like your uncle that passed and Phil in terms of behaviour and the kind of mannerisms, whatever. Kind of same kind of argument can be made for things like is he on the spectrum, not shit as well. For things like not understanding basic phrases. It's one of those things where it could be a variety of things that you might be fucking right for all we know.
It's like he can't hold down relationships. Sure, he's married, but he's not married in the sense that the rest of society views as a marriage.
It seems like a marriage of convenience for both parties. Phil gets to brag about having a family and a wife, not shit, and she gets to fucking basically have somewhere to live because fucking Superman fucking threw it out.
Yeah, like it's so like, and so like I'm just looking at this, and it's like this amount of paranoia is crazy, because everywhere Phil looks, there's a troll. There's a troll hiding in that bush over there. There's a troll behind that lamppost over there. There's a troll following me while I'm doing my grocery shopping. Like, there's something seriously wrong here, and it just seems to be getting worse and worse and worse as time goes by.
There is definitely, I asked a question on Twitter like last week there. I'll pull up in my stream now. The poll ended like today. So 180 people voted, and it was actually quite close. I said, DSP's 41 years old. Around this time, men tend to go through a midlife crisis. Do you think Phil's already had his yet? Dating a much younger fan, Liana, for instance, or has it yet to happen? Yes said 43% said yes, he's already had a midlife crisis. 56% said no. it's still to happen, but most people were under the impression where it's happening now. Do you think he's going through a midlife crisis now?
Me personally, no. I don't think he's going through a midlife. I don't think he's going through a midlife crisis like you or I would go through. I think he's looking back on his life and realizing that his past was better, right? When he was in the FGC, those days where he was hanging out with John and Howard, but he's burnt all those bridges, and I think he regrets.
Oh, every single
But at
bridge,
the
yeah,
same
for sure.
time-
He burned so many, it's ridiculous.
But at the same time, I don't think he cares. And again, I think that's the paranoid schizophrenic in him.
Yeah, it might
That
not.
is just like,
I don't think he cares about the people. He cares about the status more than the people involved. I think like he was happy to be in the FGC, I believe. Make a big deal, whatever. You know what I mean? Was everyone hates me? I'm the underdog here. Everyone doesn't like me, but I'm going to try and prove all these haters wrong. The FGC back then, everyone else in it were the haters, according to Phil, because he was the one that was trying to fucking win against all the odds. They got fourth place one time, I'm not sure. So yeah.
yeah, like fourth place in a tournament that was boycotted by all the pros. So it's like, well, that's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, if the pros weren't going to play it,
it's one of those things
if
where
the pros played it, would you want?
I'm always saying you still got to beat who's in front of you. So fair play. Phil did exactly that. He got fourth. But yeah, as well as he did to get fourth, and he still fucking played the game and tried to learn it. It's not a big huge fucking deal because it was a big massive boycott as well. So you got to fucking consider that. But you can only beat what's in front of you at the end of the day.
Yeah, but that's all I wanted to say. Like, because this stuff is just, this is sounding crazier and crazier, and at this point, I think this is the craziest Phil has ever been.
That's an interesting take. Although this kind of whole boogeyman thing with detractors, 400 people are detractors on my stream last night. That is like,
yeah,
that's
I
crazy.
look at that, and I'm like, seriously, there's 400 detractors in your stream, and you have 20 viewers that are actually legit. Like, that would lead credence to what our thoughts are. But at the same time, it's like, now you're view botting, we know that.
It's
I'm like,
fucking crazy, yeah.
Maybe about 100 viewers. Like, he probably has about 20 people that genuinely like him. There's probably another 80 viewers that are just there because he's playing Street Fighter. They don't care what he has to say, they're just watching him play Street Fighter. They're not going to tip, they're not going to interact in chat, right? Like, we have the chats on our streams. We have Phil's chat. None of what Phil is saying went on last night.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've still got Raw Phil right here, like on this tab here. I've got Raw Phil and we can see here. I mean, I'm looking at this fucking chat right here, and the whole time. And
but I gotta bounce. I gotta get back to work.
no worries, man. You lady bastard.
I just had to say something, Bodie, because this is just nuts.
Were you on the call earlier on when I was away?
No.
Get the fuck out of here. Sneaky bastard. I know I had his fucking voice earlier on. Give me a second here. I'm trying my best to get someone else told me they wanted to jump on if they could, and I'm trying my best to kind of do that, you know? Like, I'm trying to make it happen.
He's a bitch.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Speaking of devil. So, very first time you've appeared in the bingo properly, we have Ravensdolphin.
He's a bitch. That's all I need to say.
Oh, okay, of course. Fantastic, you know.
No. No, there's more to it, of course.
On you go.
Man, we are getting to him, aren't we? We are absolutely getting to him, and it's great to see.
It's bizarre. Like, he cannot go a single day without fucking mentioning detractors and trolls, or haters, as he calls them sometimes. We didn't get a fucking square tick yesterday because he called them haters. May have to add that stipulation to the fucking thing, but yeah, he is seriously. The paranoia is off the charts.
It's great.
Okay, man.
I think my favorite part is like, how did you know I had a great day of playing Assassin's Creed? I don't know, Phil.
God, yeah.
I don't know how anyone knows how you had a great day of streaming.
Were you here? I know you weren't here. I didn't see your name yesterday on my stream. I know you weren't here. How do you know? It could be an on-demand viewer, Phil, for fuck's sake.
It might be the blinking tips thing at the bottom that says you got $100, but who knows? Who knows?
That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, man. It's just delusions of grandeur, indeed, man. It really is.
He really needs this money. Like, he's so used to getting this easy money that is like.
But why right now all of a sudden has he ramped up the fucking begging to like fucking DEFCON 1?
Jay, one of those idiots that follow the money, said that it had to be the business occupational tax. We don't know. Maybe he wants to take Cat to Red Lobster or something. I have no idea.
Jesus, man. Fucking take out a fucking new loan so I can fucking feed that big, fat, beefy bitch another fucking meal. I got something for her.
She's a big fucking bitch.
There we go.
But yeah, it's all this is getting to him, and he's like, "Oh, Call of Duty. I don't understand why Call of Duty's not doing well." And then him saying like, "Oh, people are not happy when I lose." Well, like we are excited.
By his
lose every match.
But by his own criteria, though, by his own mentality, his own explanation as to what makes a good stream, every single box was ticked for Call of Duty, apart from the contributions. It was well attended. People were enjoying themselves. Phil was enjoying himself, and there was no toxicity in the chat. Everything was good. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, the trolls derailed everything. There was 400 of them, and nobody wanted to give me money because the trolls were there making fun of me and being toxic. No, it is unhinged as hell. Copium.
I had plenty of streams where I enjoyed myself. Everyone enjoyed itself. We made no money, and that's fine.
Yeah, same. It fucking happens. Yeah.
It's not a big deal because we have jobs. It's not like, oh my God, you guys didn't tip hard enough. That means you guys didn't like the stream. It's like everyone seemed like they enjoyed it, and we all go on our merry way. That's it.
I think also you're different because you play games quite a lot more than me. You know what I mean? So a lot of your streams do involve gameplay as well. For me, what I personally think is, I think it depends entirely on Phil. Like, how bizarre has Phil been? And I think that might encourage people, if they want to even fucking say something or whatever, or say, because Phil has been incredibly fucking strange today with some of the things he's said. And today's been quite a good stream for me as well in terms of like support, which I'm also very fucking thankful for. But it's one of the things where if Phil's a boring bastard and people are falling asleep because it. It's like, who cares? It's like, oh, he's been so boring, who gives a fuck? We'll just fucking try and win bingo and that'll be it. But when he's been so off the rails, non-hinged as hell, that is when like people go, hold on a fucking second.
So off the rails that even I have to step in and go, what's going on here?
I've been trying to get you involved for a long fucking time. I'm glad I could finally drag you on at some capacity. Aviga says Snood's voice changed. it was Snood earlier on, but you had to fucking bolt. So,
yeah.
Yeah,
I just had to put my 2 cents in because it's like, man, it's getting to him. It's getting to him, and it's great.
It really is. Man, I appreciate you helping on anyway, just to say something. If you ever want to come back sometime for a full show, of course, you're more than welcome to.
Oh yeah. You're running long. I have to go do things. It's just Wednesday. It's been a very busy week for me. Remember, guys, this man's a bitch, and don't give him any money.
He's talking about DSP there, not me, by the way.
Yeah, not King Jack. Give him all your money.
And make sure you check out Hoodle Mirrors. If you're a European-style content creator like me, or detractor like me, make sure you check out Hoodle Mirrors, because Raven is like live, a lot of the mornings anyway, when you wake up.
Yes.
So there you go. Because it's a wee night owl. It's like 1 AM, his time is fucking playing games and streaming and all shit, it's crazy. But cheers, Raven, thanks for being on, man.
From 1 Minute Man, I actually got the notification today. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for your ongoing support. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Let's play your nice animation here. Thank you so much, 1 Minute Man. And again, just to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the show, not to harp on it all day, right now, the best way that you could support my content would be tips. I have to afford quite a few games in a short period of time, the next 2 to 3 weeks. In addition to that, my YouTube payment is kind of messed up this month, where it's delayed several days, and I've got bills I got to pay in that time, which really sucks. So it's kind of like,
No, Phil, don't even fucking say it. Phil, you usually get paid on the 21st. Today, this month is a Saturday. Never mind, I'm done.
It's a dual situation, correct? Is it not? It's a kind of a dual situation going on both at the same time. So 672, someone's impersonating you, huh? Who's that? Someone tried to get you in trouble? Now that's really dumb. Here's why that's really dumb. Because it's not, obviously it's not you. It doesn't have your crown next to the name. And I can easily, like, let's say for example, you can tell that they want to get...
Like you can tell it's not them. You wouldn't know why. You can tell very easily it's not fucking the real 672. That fake 672 was congratulated for a very first super chat. So right away, that's a big warning sign that it's not the real 672.
Banned, right? If I ban them, it doesn't affect you. And why would I think that is you? Because if I ban them, and you're still in the chat, then obviously it wasn't you who said it. Right? Like, what? That was the dumbest attempt ever that I've ever...
Finally, Phil said obviously. One more time, listen to the obviously.
And you're still in the chat, then obviously it wasn't you who said it.
Finally said the motherfucking word. It was a sign of square. It was meant to be more common.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Finally. finally said it.
Right? Like, what? That was the dumbest attempt ever that I've ever seen at an impersonation. Obviously, I'm immediately going to know it wasn't really you. Right? What a dunce. Okay. Zeladon did a super chat. He says, I want the magic 8-ball. Phil, always be yourself. All right, how about this? Ladies and gentlemen, I will make this official. You ready? We're going to make a change this morning. You ready for this? From now on, the magic 8-ball is now valid for any $8 contribution. It doesn't matter if it's a super chat, a tip, it's all valid. So Zeladon, you may ask the magic 8-ball a question because you did a $10 super chat, but now you got to just type it in the chat. Just tag me, and I will do this for you. All right? No longer will it be confined to just tips. That was the thing we did. We'll get rid of that. Who cares about that? Okay?
Oh my god, he's a saint.
We'll do it as a nice thing for super chatters as well. So, Zeladon, you can ask the 8-ball a question. Just type it in the chat and tag me, okay?
Do y'all know that I've got an 8-ball in this chat right here? You can ask the 8-ball any question you want. There's a command for 8-balls in this chat. I think I'm going to try and test it right now. Let's see. I think it's this. Does that work? It only works when Stream Elements wants it to fucking work. The 8-ball command is a bit funny at times. I don't even know if it's fucking working. Maybe that or I just typed it fucking wrong. It's quite possible I typed the fucking thing wrong as well. But yeah, Stream Elements does be funny sometimes, but you know. But yeah. When it does work though, it doesn't cost you a penny.
Frankly, those people who make that shit up should be sued. Bobblehead Dwarf, because that wouldn't work. Bobblehead Dwarf says, why not delay buying all those games till after you get your YouTube payment? Because there's 3 of them before the payment. So you want me to sit around playing nothing for a week? Because I'd have no games to play then. I'm going to finish Assassin's Creed Mirage the next week. The only game... No, not even. Because Sonic Superstars, Mario, and Spider-Man 2 all come out before I get paid by YouTube. So I'll just sit here doing nothing for a week? It doesn't work like that. Am I planning on playing the new Forza? I mean, I thought I was going to, but now I'm probably not going to get around to it. So probably not, no. Hello, Juan. Well, if Zeladon asks a question to the 8-ball, I'll answer it, but he hasn't asked one. I told him just tag me in the chat. He doesn't have to do it in the super chat or anything. He just asked, but he hasn't asked, so I'm looking. Nope, I didn't miss it, right? Okay. Oh, yeah? The Gamer says he platinum AC Mirage last night. If I don't do the side collectibles, the game will actually be really short. There you go. Let's see what happens. Yes, Blanca tonight, Jade, on the late stream, and I'm wearing the shirt, and I got a green background, all for Blanca tonight. Hopefully it goes well. Oh, really? No, I don't think... Inara, Zeladon is a long-time member, because Inara's like, maybe Zeladon can't talk because of the 24-hour rule. Here it is. Will Spider-Man be a flop? Zeladon wants to know, will Spider-Man 2 be a flop of a game? Wow, that would be interesting. I don't think it will. As long as it stays par for the course of what Miles Morales was, I think it will.
What's your definition of flop of a game? Do you mean high sales or highly supported content for your streams?
Succeed? The 8-ball says most likely. Oh, wow, the 8-ball doesn't like the Marvel Universe anymore. The 8-ball's tired of that. It wants some other original plot. That's pretty messed up. It says most likely. Yikes. Okay, I think, guys, we got to end the podcast. We're a little late today. Again, I want to say thank you to those who give me this kind of feedback. This feedback is incredibly important to me for improvement. It really is. And I thank you all for that. And let's talk. Let's see what people have to say. I'm sure I'm going to get emails. I'm sure I'm going to get comments. I'll talk with my moderators. Tonight we're doing a Street Fighter stream. I would hope that it would go better. You know, I don't know if it will, but I hope that it'll go better. And, you know, we'll go from there. All right? Guys, thank you so very much. And I really appreciate you chilling with me and having these fun, meaningful, productive conversations. I hope that you enjoyed this week of content. I really did. I thought it was a great week. I'm looking forward to more. Next week, we've got another big new release. We got more progress in all the games I'm playing. I'll be playing more than Modern Warfare 3 beta as well. It's going to be a good one, man. So thank you all. I really had a good time. And, I
am going to mute him there for that. Although, maybe I muted too early.
You know, happy Halloween.
There you go. I was attempting to try and nullify that as best as fucking possible. Fuck that.
Very nice. So let's get set up. I do have to use the bathroom, though. So please bear with me like 10 minutes while I go use the bathroom and wash my hands. And then we'll begin. We'll jump right into AC Mirage after the fact, okay? Thank you, guys. Let's get this here. Ooh. There we go. Get this here. All right. I shall return shortly. Thank you all. See you in a little bit.
He's running ads as well. What an absolute trick. Let's fast forward at our end. Fuck me, still not back yet. Oh, we have 100 likes. Fantastic. Let me just find Phil first, and then we'll do the free space thing, okay? But yeah, Phil's back. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? How do I hear that? No, mute that. No.
It's a good song. Anyway, I'm back. I'm ready to start. I wish I could open my blinds more, but I think the sun's a little bit too much today, honestly.
Shut the fuck up. We got 100 likes. That means we've earned a free space, and as well as earn the free space for the bingo card, we also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation, the Pixar animations. It reads someone's name, and so I say someone's name. Indrid, I blame you. Pixar Animations made a Bubbles animation for us all to enjoy for celebrating 100 likes. So thank you very much to Pixar Animations for making this amazing animation for us all to celebrate 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper. There's a good fucking cat. Get fucked, Phil.
Like I want to open them more, but already it looks really bright. So I'm thinking I kind of have to keep them closed a little bit. Anyway, let's do this. Let's jump back in. It looks like a tip came in during this break. I'll shout that out in a moment. Ah! Oh my god, this is completely knotted. Let me unknot it. Yeah, so, let's see here. What? I don't know, someone just did some weird stuff. Anyway, a couple quick things as we're about to begin. Number one, I just announced this. It was an on-the-fly decision. I will do a Magic 8-Ball reading for anyone who does an $8 super chat as well as an $8 tip or larger. It used to only be tips, but I said, hey, I'll do it for super chats now too. So if anyone wants an 8-Ball reading, we haven't done Magic 8-Ball readings regularly in ages. So maybe it's a way that people would be more interested if they can only super chat, okay? And particularly, right now, the best way to help me out would be tipping, because that will help me to afford all the games coming out in the next few weeks. In addition to that, my YouTube payment's going to be delayed this month. It really sucks, the timing. That it has to be delayed the same month. I have to drop a bunch of money on games at the same time. So if you could tip, that would help a lot. Everything's appreciated today, though, and I will not keep talking about it all stream, I promise you. I got a $5 tip from Canadian Kurt. Are you going to get anything off of Amazon? It's Prime Deal Day. I know what I'm getting. I don't have money to be spending anything on Amazon. Unless there's something on there that's like a crazy...
He's literally buying himself a Halloween costume tomorrow, and he's going to get fucking DoorDash that is fucking nut for him and Cat for breakfast and dinner. Apparently doesn't fucking have money, then how the fuck's he going to buy a Halloween costume tomorrow then? Explain that one.
Good deal for something I could use for the business here, which I haven't heard. Usually the best deals are around Black Friday, and usually like last year, I got this red controller. I bought this during the Black Friday deals. I'll probably get another extra controller or something this year too, maybe. That way I have a backup. So, but outside of that, no. I'm not planning on getting anything. I'm not aware of any deals or anything there that I can take advantage of. Nor do I really have the money for it. Captain DCW, I see. Okay, since he's playing this game, he doesn't want to spoil. It's all good, man. I hope you enjoy the game, and thanks for just stopping by to say hello. Appreciate that. Why don't I pre-order games ahead of time that I know I'm going to play, so that way it's not all in one go? Well, there's a couple reasons. First of all, because pre-orders literally do absolutely nothing. You're just paying for something you're going to play later, earlier. What's the point of that? It's not like back in the day where you would get a ton of bonuses or anything for pre-ordering. Now there's really no reason to do it whatsoever, especially digital. You're not reserving anything. You can buy it whenever the hell you want, so what's the point of pre-ordering digitally? There's no reason at all. All right, that's number one. Number two, dropping all that money early, what happens if things change? Like, I'll give you a perfect example here. I was under the impression that I was going to play Lords of the Fallen right away this month, right? But after kind of thinking about how things went this month and how things are going and timing, I realized, all right, this probably is not a good idea for me to play Lords of the Fallen this month. I should play it next month. What if I already dropped money on buying it?
But then you still have it and you still plan to pay for it. Play it, sorry. No, Phil. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, Phil. If you fucking get it as soon as you have the fucking money for it, that means you've locked in the fucking game, you have the fucking game, you're ready to fucking play the game whenever. Whether you play the game straight away or not is inconsequential. You have the game bought. It's there for you. Cool beans. Your excuse is not valid. Stop being annoying.
Now I don't have the money to buy the next game that I wanted to play instead. So that's actually a really bad thing, I feel. I really think digitally pre-ordering games is pretty silly. I just don't see the point at all. I don't see any benefit to doing it. Okay. Oh, my nose. Ugh. Okay.
Phil snorts coke confirmed.
Oh, I see it, Jade. He says, you probably won't see him today, but I'll see you tonight. Sounds good, Jade. See you later. See you tonight. I just got another tip. I just received an $8 tip from Swagonito. He said, I want to ask the Magic 8-Ball. He's like, I got my coworker's phone number. Will me and her ever become a couple? That sounds like a bad idea. Can I just be honest? Before I even ask the 8-Ball, especially if it's at your place of work and this is a person you directly have contact with every day. What if, and this is just a what if you start going out with this person and it's fine at first and then it doesn't work out, right? But now you have to see this person every day and it's your job. Now you're forced to see this person every day, right? That's not a good idea. I don't feel like that's a good idea at all, you know? Because you don't want to sacrifice your job security or your job satisfaction, how you make a living, with personal stuff. I don't think that's a good idea. But that's my take, and you can completely disagree, and that's fine if you disagree. Why is my controller vibrating? My controller is vibrating, but there's nothing going on, right? It just didn't.
I mean, you're standing on top of a fucking wee narrow tower. I imagine that's kind of the impact of the wind up there as well, you know? Yeah. It's probably just kind of responsive feedback to being so fucking high up in a small little spire on a tower, bouncing precariously.
Right now. Why is my controller vibrating? Are the pigeons pooping under me or something and vibrating the tower? You hear that sound, right? Hold on.
Scat talk.
Right there. It made a sound and my controller vibrated, but nothing happened. Why is it doing that? This is so odd. Anyway, alright. So thank you for the $8 tip, Swagonito. What does the 8-Ball say? Should Swagonito take the chance on dating a coworker? Yes or no? Don't count on it. So the 8-Ball is smart. It agrees with me. Alright. Alright, let's continue. Here we go. Hello, everyone.
And that's the end of fucking bingo. That was a fucking lengthy one today, man. That was a crazy fucking stream by Phil being so fucking unhinged as all hell. But that's going to be an end of the bingo. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing. $82. Phil has gained $82 in tips so far, which means this stream has been an amazing, wonderful, productive, meaningful, robust, curated stream, I guess, because Phil has almost hit $100. But of course, the real question is, how will a night stream do? If a night stream's another fucking disaster, then I guess we'll see some more angry man salt from Phil on Friday. Remember, he's not here tomorrow though, because it is his precious day off. I'm going to tick off, I would argue, for the free space.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Plus completing our Phil face for the bingo card of him having a very punchable expression in that particular frame. There we are. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's the end of bingo. I'm not going to waste too much fucking time. I'll go straight to the fucking AutoCam. Let's go to live AutoCam and see if it looks a bit clearer. Yeah, there we go. The Otters are having a grand old time tearing each other limb from fucking limb for our entertainment. Yes, please, Otters, fight to the fucking death for your next fucking meal. I mean, it looks like it looks quite playful, but at the same time, it does look kind of brutal. The Otters, don't they? It seems like a right wee scrap they have sometimes. But yeah, I'm done. It's a long ass stream. I don't want to keep anyone waiting for it too much longer. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Thank you very much for keeping an eye on the card. Sadly, it wasn't a full house. I am going to double check the podcast tomorrow to make sure I don't miss anything on the card that's left over. So, but I don't think we'll go a full house anyway, but I don't mind going back and checking. So, you know, you can use a transcript to check things that Phil has said, for example. So, we'll do that tomorrow, once Phil's uploaded the podcast, you know. But I don't think we've won, no. I don't think we've won. But yeah, guys, I'll be back on Friday. Tomorrow, Thursday, Phil's not, you know, working or whatever, you know, working, you get what I mean. Phil's not streaming tomorrow. And, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything either. I might do something for, like, members only or something, because it has been a little while since I made a members only something. I was planning on doing something for that as well. I'll see if I'm working tomorrow. But anyway, bingo, though, will absolutely be back on Friday. So, make sure you check out that being said, and anyone else is streaming tomorrow, of course, as well. Show them some support for the stuff that I'm doing. But bingo will return on Friday. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your Thursday as well, free from DSP shenanigans. And yeah, I'm going to enter all those things by the way. The total DSP IG contributions made by the excellently talented Pixar Animations. Once again, big thank you to Snood for joining me for most of tonight's stream. He had to bail, sadly, because he's busy in real life. But he stayed for a good chunk of it anyway, which I'm very glad of course. And of course, big up to Prophet as well. And even Raven as well. For a wee cameo, for an appearance from Raven. Which is a very nice surprise indeed, you know. But anyway, back on Friday. Not sure if I'll do it myself. I might try and get a guest on Friday, but I don't know who yet. I'll see what I can do. But until then, guys, enjoy yourselves. At time, the today's PG contributions made by Pixar Animations. Have a good one. I'm out of here, guys. Catch you later.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. gone like that in an instant.